Tonight we're doing it all. And I'm not lying about that either. I'm alright. Tonight what we're doing, man, I'm not even kidding about this, Nita. I would not lie to you. I would not kid about something such as what I'm about to say. I hate to be the guy that brings the bad news, but today marks the end as far as the servers are concerned, as far as the updates are concerned. Hello? Who was that? No! Hold on. No. Dude, I just started telling the news, man. It cannot be happening already. Imagine me saying this whenever those sounds just happened over there. Whenever those sounds just happened right over there. Imagine me saying something like this. Like, imagine the sound just now happened. No! Not yet! Not yet! Something like that, you guys. Be serious. Let me look at chat real quick, because I need to know how you guys are taking this so far, man. I need to know how you guys are taking this so far, man. Holy God. It's just my luck. It's just my luck. We're drawing straws. You know how you can put like little things in your hands and in the movies they draw the straw. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm putting it off, man. I'm using humor to block the truth, which is I have to give you the news. I have to give you the news, and I'm trying to buy my time because I don't want to tell you guys. I don't want this to be true. I don't want this to be true. How do you think I feel about this, alright? I make videos about this game all the time. I don't want this to be true. Uh-oh! Let me do a pose like this. My back, I'm wiggling my back too, right here. Right here, watch. Uh-oh! Hold on. God damn, dude. Do you guys ever think that I could, like, find you and put my hands on you? Have you guys ever thought about this? Think about it. It's very simple. It's very simple. Think about it. Have you guys ever thought if I could find you and put my hands on you? Oh! Oh, Starling Master! Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Have you guys ever thought about that before? I'm sorry. I'm trying to buy my time again. That is so like me, man. I can never look a bull in its eyes. Is that some kind of phrase? Something about a bull? Something like a bull or something? I'm not look a horse in the eyes. Something like look a dead horse. Something stupid. It's some fucking dumbass phrase. Sorry, I shouldn't curse. I just need to say it. I just need to say it. I need to say it's like 5 words, and I need to say them back to back right now. You guys know SHREK? You know how he's the one that has been coding up until now. No, sorry, fuck, I blew it. I blew it. Up until now, SHREK has been making the game Big Scary, right? You guys know that, right? Oh, damn. All right. Oh, that's all right. What's happening over there? Oh! Oh, look at how it moves! Look at how it moves! Oh, damn. Alright, Golden Zippy, man. You need to calm yourself down, bro. You need to calm your ass down, bro. Somebody tell... Hey, everybody in chat. How about everybody types right here, right now, type this. Calm down, Zippy. Type their name in full so that they see it like highlighted. Has anyone typed my name to where it's like fully highlighted? Somebody let Golden Zippy know to calm the hell down. Oh, look at the butterfly. I'm sorry, you guys. I keep getting distracted. I need to give it to you straight. I need to give you the news straight, man. This was my job. The people in it's a private. Like if you go to the Big Scary Discord server, it's a hidden. You know how you can hide certain servers just for like the admins or the mods or whatever, you know. It's a hidden server, or like channel, I guess you would call it, a channel that only like probably like I'd say 7 or 8 people are in. And it was decided there that since I was already live streaming earlier tonight, I should be the guy to tell you guys. And I'm sorry. Please don't think it's my fault for this. I don't want you guys to think whenever I tell you this bad news that it's my fault. Okay? I don't want you guys to think of it as me being the, things happen in people's lives, okay? Things happen. It's not SHREK's fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's not anybody's fault, alright? Things happen in people's lives that make it to where you can't keep doing something. You have to focus on something else. I don't want it as much as you guys don't want it. Trust me, man. I've been the one making videos on it. I love Big Scary, man. I love Big Scary. And this isn't a final goodbye. This isn't, but it's probably, who knows, in a year, maybe? In a year, I don't know if people will still be interested in the game by then. And it's a complete mystery if, like, we don't know if in a year things in SHREK's life will have settled so that he can continue. Big Scary's done, man. At least the updates are done. And the servers are going to stay up until the money that, like, SHREK, like, he has an account where all the money that, you know, you guys funnel in, you guys are constantly pumping in from buying, you know, the different cosmetics and also the SHREK hoodies and shit. If any of you sad motherfuckers bought a Big Scary hoodie, the money's gone into an account, and he's taken half of that because he's in some financial troubles right now, and I cannot disclose. I can't tell you guys what that's about. It's his personal thing that he can tell if he wants to at some point. That's his business. That's his business. If I was him, I would not want to say it, in at least until I could figure out how to deal with it. You know, if he went ahead and said what was happening, that could jeopardize his ability to respond to it. As far as, like, getting the lawyers involved, getting everybody involved. I fucking said too much already. That's crazy. I should not have mentioned. I'm sorry. Dude, they chose me because they thought I could fucking... I'm sorry. So, the servers are going to stay up until that account is out of money. And I'll tell you right now, the amount, if the amount of people that join the Big Scary server stays the same, like the amount of people that are on, how much money is spent on those servers, if it stays the same, it's like, he estimated it should be up for the next week. It's like 6 days that it should stay up for. And then after that, well, he doesn't know if he's going to let somebody else run it. It sounds like he's not going to fucking... I don't know. It sounds like he's not going to want to, like, hand the project off to anybody. He says at this point, I don't know, man. Trust me, man. We're still talking about it, right? Like, right now, I just hopped into this live stream to tell you guys what's happening at this point. He didn't want to do, like, a post on any of his accounts or in the Discord server to cause, like, an uproar, or because he's all... With what's happening in the background, I swear to God, with what's happening in the background, it is fucked up, you guys. it is messed up what's happening to him right now. And the last thing he needs is more people piling on, man. The last thing he needs is more people piling on. It's not funny what's happening to him, man. And obviously, there's shitty people in every group. There's always people that like to add on to the. So he knows if he released it to the whole community, they could make it worse for him. So he's like, okay, the amount of people that watch you is just enough to let the thing be known. And he'd actually like ideas about how to go forward, because it's a difficult. I'm gonna look at chat. I'm sorry, I've been talking for too long. I'm gonna look at chat real quick. I'm sorry, I've been talking for too long. Golden Zippy, if I click, is there a way to like just delete all of their messages so I can look at the actual messages people been sending? Because I can't. I would have to end up scrolling so much to look at what you guys are actually saying. If I put user in timeout, what would I click? Hide user on this channel? Okay, there we go. That makes it better. I can see what's happening here now. I'm sorry I've not been looking at the chat for a while, man. Here's the thing, you guys. It's not over just yet. I'm sorry, man. That's what me and the guys have been talking about, is trying to convince SHREK to let somebody take it over. But and that's his decision, man. Nobody direct any kind of hate towards SHREK. Nobody direct any kind of hate towards SHREK. That's his decision, and we don't even know the full extent of what's happening with him, man. We know the gist of what's going on behind the scenes, like a little bit, but we don't even know why. It seems like it's bad. Whatever it really is, it's bad, man, because he's not wanting to. It's like he's like the. Obviously he's not like trademarked Big Scary, and I think that might be a hint of like where the problem is, because he's like, no, I can't let someone else take it over. It has to be. I don't know, man. But a lot of us are still talking and still trying to figure out, is there a way to keep the servers up, keep something, even if we have to name it something else. But he lives in a country where it's like, he can't do it. He literally is. I don't know if I should keep talking about it. But it seems like from where we're at, it seems like he's being forced to just straight up delete it. It's like they're literally watching. They have, it's like whatever he does, they know what he's doing. The people that are making this happen, they know. And he's not allowed to. He's not, it has to stop. So I don't know what it feels like we have to, there's gotta be a way that somebody in another country could download it and put the game out there for I don't know. I shouldn't be saying that, man, because they're probably watching the video right now and dude, it's fucked up. I'm sorry for cursing, but it's messed up. And I don't know what to do. Oh, T-Sin says he's the effing goat. The hell? SHREK's okay though, everybody. SHREK is okay. It's nothing about him being. It's like legal. It's legal stuff. But if he didn't comply, if he didn't do what he's being told to do, that's when there would actually be something scary that could happen, and that's just because of the place he's in. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And I'm sorry for cursing so much. Okay, good, okay. SHREK shot dead. Like wars. Russia. Right. Right. Exactly, man. He said that before, right? It's a Russia-like state. It's a Russia-like, like... Fuck. I don't know if he was wanting me to... Well, I guess at this point it doesn't... I don't know, man. Has he said publicly that he's from Russia? God damn, I'm sorry. Dude, they shouldn't have picked me! They shouldn't have picked me, man! To give the news? God damn, man. It's like I've said like 4 or 5 things I probably shouldn't have said tonight. Good lord. Oh my god. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Dude, I'm so stupid, bro. SHREK, if you're watching right now, man, I'm sorry. And I could have just played... fucking stop, bro. Okay. But... Yeah, man. So... I'd say we should all... Because... Okay, I can't say this. I can say this much, right? Okay. So, like I said, he put the amount of money that he's made from the cosmetics, which is like $50,000, he can use like around 20,000 of that to keep the servers running. And from where he's at in the world, it costs a lot for him to put the servers out there. And so at least 6 days is how much it should. And that's why he didn't want to announce it publicly through his own things, because that would like suddenly everyone would start playing the game, and the servers would just be down. You know, that would make it go from the 6 days that it should run for to fucking like 2 days, because everyone would hear the news, everyone would try playing it, it would run up the server costs, and it would actually be down way sooner than that. And that's less time for us to figure out how to possibly save the game. But so he knows that my channel doesn't get too many views, but also it lets the news out there softly. And what I'd say we should do is we should get into Big Scary and we should play it. I'm giving the news, but this is my own. This is me saying this now. I think we should play it and enjoy it for one last time, or not one. I don't want to be a downer like that. There's a complete possibility, man, that we somehow somebody can save it. The only thing is, it's not going to be anyone that's involved with him, because then they would be able to say that that's your doing. It would have to be somebody completely not involved with Big Scary that illegally takes the game and runs their own servers on that, which I have to say he would not agree with. He would, I have to say, he would not want somebody to take the game and run it to keep the servers up. That's legally what I have to say. And I guess you guys could figure out the rest. That's what I have to say. That's what he has to say. He would not permit that. And that's all we can hope for, is that somebody comes to their senses and this doesn't end up happening somehow. But so I'd say we should play Big Scary and just enjoy ourselves, man. Because this has been the game that's made me feel really good, like in my stomach. On Gert, can you send a few more emojis? Paul Toyota's back, bro. Where you been at, Paul Toyota, bro? You better turn your name green, bro. You've been one of the Patreon exclusives for so long, bro. Paul Toyota. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but Paul Toyota, you could go ahead and click the join button next to subscribe. Click the join button next to subscribe, because you used to always be the Patreon Paul Toyota. And now you could become like with the green name, bro. Yeah, man. I'm lucky, man, that I did not get into Club Penguin. I felt that feeling for a little bit whenever RuneScape started updating, and it wasn't like the old version anymore, and I stopped playing for a while, and then I started playing again, and it was like RuneScape Super 3D, and you would like, and it was a complete, but thankfully they actually brought the game back where they released RuneScape Classic, and so it was like finally it's back, but by that time I was like an adult, and I didn't like it anymore. But yeah, that's a sad day whenever a game just stops, you know. Oh, I did like that hold on, let me kiss the butterfly. There's that game Toontown, I think that's what it's called. But just like we hope, I can say that. Just like we hope, sorry. And whenever I just said we, I mean the community. Just like I hope and the community hope that this game can be picked up and carried on by someone else that is able to run the game. Toontown was canceled by whoever the company was. It was like Disney or some offshoot of Disney. Toontown was canceled, but it was picked up by the community, and actually it runs. Like there's a whole community currently right now that runs Toontown. And I'm not really into it anymore, but you can get it for free, and you can play it right now. And so that's what I'm saying, man. If there's a big enough group of people that, let it be known that they would like this game to be run, we just gotta hope that the possible people that pick it up and carry it are good-hearted and, don't run it into the dirt. Don't turn it into some kind of cash grab or something like that. Hold on. Yeah, I remember my cousin playing Club Penguin, and I liked watching him play it, but I wasn't even into games too much then. Or I was into games. I was playing like Halo or something. To tell you the truth, I was kind of like R-worded. It stands for retarded. Whenever I was a kid, and I didn't understand how to do things. So I didn't know how to get onto Club Penguin, even though you're showing me Club Penguin. I was like, huh? Yeah, Toontown. Exactly, bro. Toontown. They still got it. Somebody like picked the thing up and is running Toontown still to this day. And even doing updates to Toontown. So it's possible, you guys. That's the thing, man. It's possible. The game could still keep going on. It's not the end of it, man. It's not the end of it. There might be, I don't know how long, but after the 6 to 5 whatever days, when the servers go down, I don't know how long it'll take for somebody to pick it up and if that even happens, man. So that's what we just gotta hope for. We gotta kind of spread the word. I mean, hold on. Anybody that's connected to him cannot be involved in restarting the game. I'm not suggesting anyone should do that. I'm just saying that could be possible. That's what I can say. I'm fucking this up, man. But you guys get what I'm saying, man. You guys get what I'm saying. And I'm not even in his fucking country. I don't want to fuck him over. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. They won't. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what do you guys want to... You want to play some Big Scary? Let me see how many people are viewing this right now. I just need to see real quick. How many people... Real quick. I just need to see real quick. It's okay. Real quick. That's alright. Oh shit, what was that sound? So what do you guys think should go on? Let's have it upbeat. This is a good night. This isn't a sad day. This is the beginning of us reclaiming. You know what I'm saying, man. Fuck off. I'm sorry. Real quick. Oh, and by the way, I'm just joking. None of that was true. I was planning on keeping that going for the entire stream, but I kind of don't want to. The last time I talked to the SHREK was like, hold on, let me see. Dude, this lags like dick whenever I pull this menu up. Holy shit. Why does it lag so much? Oh my god. Do you guys think I did a good job? Would you have believed me if I just kept that going? Oh my god, SHREK's online. I wish he's been listening to this. Did any of you guys message him or anything? That would be so funny, bro. I asked him when you gonna add the gay question mark to TF, like them gay ones question mark, and he ended up adding the gay hat. So that's a win right there. That's funny, bro. Big Scary won't. Actually, I just lied about. I didn't want you guys to think that was real, but it's actually real. Hold on, let me fucking stab myself in the kneecap. You guys ever thought about kneecaps before? Let me call SHREK. I'm gonna call SHREK real quick. SHREK?
Yo, what's man?
Bro! Did I not expect... I don't think I've heard your... You know, I don't think we've talked yet, man. I'm glad you answered.
Yeah, we haven't really called yet, huh?
Right. Hey
What's
man,
up,
so
man?
are you able to play tonight? You able to play video game?
I think so. Only for like 30 minutes though, because I gotta work on a project.
Hey, could you give me a sneak peek of what that project is? What is it?
Yeah, but just don't leak nothing.
Hold on, no. I'm sorry, I should have opened with this. No, don't show. Okay, never mind. The screen's not showing. I'm streaming right now. There's like 10 guys watching. I was like, I'm gonna actually call SHREK, and I didn't expect you to answer. And I'm sorry if anyone's messaged you for the first... How long have I been streaming? I don't know. You know how I don't know if you ever actually click on any of my videos, but I title them fucking lies. That's my... I lie. In my... A lot of times, it's like, you know... Listen, it's the wrong thing to do. But I lie in my titles in a silly way. And so this time I said the title is The Big Scary Mode That Ends Tonight. So it doesn't even say anything specific. It just makes people, I would think, want to click it. And so the whole time I was like very distraught talking about how there's a group of people that got together, you know, and we heard about what was going on with SHREK. And just because of the country he lives in, and something with the legal system, he's not able to keep the servers up and running. and we agreed, like, I should be the guy to let people know, because if he posts it, you know, it's going to make everyone rush to play the game, and then it's going to make the servers have to go down even quicker since he only has so much money to keep them on. It was a whole fucking thing, man. It was like 20 minutes long. And, like, everyone was very distraught in the comments.
Wait, so are you Team VR right now or something? Because I'm watching your stream.
Yeah, so I'm just standing here with the butterflies floating around. Yeah,
so
some nice butterflies.
Like, your hands are, like, together. At least they were for, like, a minute.
Oh, yeah, they're sitting there on the chair. I got a chair here, and they're sitting down there. But that's because I reached for my computer. While I was talking about it, man, I was like this. Look at my red hands. I was like... And I'm not happy about saying this, you guys, man. Dude, I was very upset. I never...
You're gonna make a video. It's like, SHREK, because of the country he lives in. He's not able to.
and they guessed Russia, and I'm like... and then I'm like agreed to it, and I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have fucking said that. Whatever, you guys. There's so many. Hey man, what you doing tonight, SHREK? How you doing tonight?
I'm working on a project that I have to finish by tomorrow. Like
for
afternoon.
School or something, or is it like?
No, it's I'm going to VidCon, and there's a game jam that me and a bunch of other devs are doing. We're gonna meet up and like review all of our games, and I have to finish mine very soon.
So this is like, like I remember those like game jams. I don't know if that's the name for it, but like where you have so many hours to complete something.
Yeah, so yeah, we have like about a week to finish it. So I'm gonna be posting and releasing a new game soon. It's not like multiplayer or
Ooh.
anything.
Are each of the
It's a
people you're
game.
talking about, is it all VR games or is it just any kind of game?
It's I think it's all about all VR games, and I think there's like
Nice.
one. Yeah, I'm making a new VR game. Is exciting.
Man, oh man. So can you give to the 10, there's 22 people watching now. Is there any kind of hint? You don't have to though. But is there some kind
Um,
of, what is it? Is it monkey-esque or is it completely
it's
something
yes, it
different?
uses some gorilla tag fan game movement.
Right.
So yeah, it uses gorilla tags movement.
Man, that's the best kind of. I think that so far, at least, that's the
That's
best
cool.
type of
It is
movement you can have in
really
a
good.
game.
I'll say this: it's a story game, so like,
Ooh.
I mean, it's nothing gonna be too crazy. It's gonna be like a 5 or 10 minute campaign. Like it's a little story game where you go through and talk to people a little bit, and
Will
that's
it be
gonna
on like
be.
App Lab or is it?
I think so. I'm not quite sure. If I can't put it on App Lab, I'll probably gonna put it on like just a Discord server. It's nothing like it's not gonna be like hackable or anything because there's gonna be no servers
Right.
because it's not multiplayer. So, but I'm actually very excited to see how it looks. I just hope I'll be able to
How long have you had
finish.
on it? Like, how long have you been making it for?
Oh, I'm making it for like about a week or two. Although I've been spending a lot of time per day on it, so I've been like really. There's like a little plot to it. Characters dying and the
Are
whole
they
shebang.
are they in the shape of a monkey, or is it
Yes,
just
it's
moving around like? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's the big scary model.
Dude, that's gonna be silly to see drama unfold with the big scary monkey.
Yeah, it's actually yeah, it's literally gonna happen. Like it's big scary model. You're gonna
Dude, that'd be funny if you made did the monkey have a sad face with the same like chimpanzee face. See a little tear fall
yeah.
down the eyes of a monkey.
Oh yeah, like one of them gets shot, and there's like a full like horror cutscene where like he's like sad.
Sad monkey. That's nice.
It's like he's dead, bro.
Hey, if you need any last minute voices, man, I'm always willing to.
If you
I'm
can do a
willing to do
British
something.
accent, I will highly consider you because I may.
So
need
it's
some
like a
last minute-
British. You even have it
It's
set
like
in
a.
it's the setting of British.
Well, the setting it's set in like early 1900s.
Man,
So like not like too like not like too like oh pop the Cheerio, but like a more casual kind of
right, dude.
like
I'm hoping this is the
how you
beginning
doing?
of the monkey. What's it called for the universe? You know, for like the Marvel. You know, like how they have. What's the name for like when movies have their whole metaverse or whatever? Not meta, but you know what I'm saying. What's
I
the
don't
word?
know. I don't watch movies too much. Like
Well,
universe.
yeah, it's universe. It's like a word that just means universe. How whenever a group of movies are linked together, they there's like a word that they've used to say the Marvel universe, this universe. I guess it's just universe, maybe. But yeah, the monkey
Yeah.
universe. This could be lore accurate to Big Scary and all the different. That's silly. That'd be silly. Yeah. Hell yes,
So
man.
it does have a little bit of. Well, it's not. I don't think it's related to Big Scary. It just uses the same
Yeah.
model. Like
Yeah, I just thought of it just as a joke. Like,
although
you don't have to do
I
it.
guess
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
possible. I guess it's possible for them to be in the same universe, and this is like a prequel. Like
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's not gonna be like tradition. It's not gonna be anywhere similar to Big Scary like gameplay wise. Like
Right.
although I'll tell you like actually I know I'll tell you one thing. It's to do with World War One because
Is that
like,
what like inspired you to do the level 17 thing?
yeah like that's pretty much Yeah, that's level 17 is a World War One themed, and this new game is very much World War One themed. It takes place in 1916.
So this is an alternate universe where it still was, the horrors of our past still happened, but it was
Yeah,
monkeys carrying it out.
yeah. I mean, I have like an endless obsession with it. Like, I can usually like hate history class, but my history teacher just started like talking about World War one day, and I was like, oh
Bro, do
shit,
you
this
mind
is
if I
cool.
ask you what grade, how old are you?
I'm
You don't have to say it if
16.
you don't want. That's crazy, man. You're over here making a monkey game. How does it feel to have
And
a
I'm a solo dad.
successful video game over here like this? Emotionally, how does it feel emotionally?
Emotionally, well, it's pretty interesting because I have like a Scratch account that like has like really old games that are like really shitty that I made in the past. Like,
Right.
here, let me. It's. I'll send it to you. I mean, it's nothing. Like, if you
Yeah, the
want to
only
see some of
game
my
I've
older.
made, I mean, I used to make, it wasn't actually, on Roblox, I would make games, but the only game I've made where it's completely, coded, I made a damn, Flappy Bird game. I'll send you that. Since we're sharing games, I
Here,
made a
this is my
Flappy Bird
Scratch
game.
profile.
I've never
That link
seen no
looks weird,
Scratch. MIT?
but
So have you gone to MIT?
no, no, I'm not gonna get in. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get into like a particularly fancy college. I actually have a dyslexia and ADHD.
Well, man, you're able to make a game. I don't think none of those things would
I know.
limit.
That's like gonna be like
But yeah, to have to
I'm
actually
gonna
sit down and do the specific classes is a different thing than doing passion projects, definitely.
yeah, but here, so pretty much if you look at my Scratch account here, there's some old games
I've
I
never
made.
used no Scratch, so
Oh
is
well,
this
it's
just
like
a place
you
to
drag
post
and
games
drop.
then?
You like drag and drop blocks and stuff, and like
What's a
do
block?
shit. But like, if I were like to recommend you a game to play, it would be Octopus Activities and the Shrek 5 mission. Because both of those I made in like the peak of my
Do I have to
Scratch
download it,
career.
or is this like playable within
Oh,
the
so it runs
browser?
in the web browser. Yeah, like
Oh,
if you hop on like
nice.
if you have like a keyboard and mouse like available,
Yeah, it says loading
like
project. Hold on, I'll do it on the stream. I'll
you're
show
playing
my
Octopus
screen real
Activity. It's
quick.
multiplayer, by the way. You play with other people online.
So Scratch runs the servers for you, and you can play.
Yeah, it's all for here. Actually, I'll send you a better one. Here, try out this link. It should load faster.
Alright. I'll send that in the chat for people that wanna.
Yeah.
They can play it.
It's
That'll
been
be
a while
fun.
since I've played
Yeah,
it.
click that thing in chat, you guys, and we can all join. 420
Yeah,
69. How old were you when you made this?
I was in like 8th grade, so
Hell yeah.
I must have been like 14 or 13 when I
So
made
will they
this.
all
It was
just
like when
immediately
school-
join if someone started joining? Will they pop up in this little...
So yeah, I think while you're playing, yeah, hold on. I gotta load it myself. It's like taking forever. There.
Gert's here. We're all playing. There we go.
Yeah, no one press start yet because we gotta wait. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, yeah,
You can also
especially
change
playing
your
the
avatar
damn...
if you.
Yeah?
Your first game
Oh,
will be
Someone clicked
Go
it.
Stop
God
Stop.
damn it, you guys.
Go when it says Dokurako
Whatever.
GPS Amida.
It's fine.
And stop when it
You can
doesn't
enjoy
say
the game.
good luck.
But pretty much. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Was this you
Made this
doing
one,
this
like,
voice?
Yeah.
Okay, everything just disappeared. I think I fucked
There's
up.
like all 6 game modes or whatever you would call them.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole screen. I think I fucked it up.
Yeah, you can change your avatar by clicking on it. So there's like different skins and everything you can have. I made this when Squid Game was popular.
So would I be able to upload an exe to this, or do you have to code it in a specific thing to let it go to the site?
To code it, you code it in a website. It's like Scratch is like surprisingly.
Yeah, because the thing I have is just in a exe thing. I made it, the what's it called?
Oh, you made a Flappy Bird. Did you,
or
like,
something basic, Visual Basic. Visual Basic. That's the thing I was taught in my class that I was in whatever, like 7th grade or whatever it was. I did computer programming class, and then in the next grade it was computer science, which was like a college credit course, where we learned Java. But yeah, in the first one it was Visual Basic, and I made Flappy Bird. I made a Flappy Bird clone.
That's what everyone does. It's a really good way to learn, though. Oh yeah, another little
Dude, this
Easter
was
egg is that
this was the year that it happened. Flappy Bird. This was like as I was making it, it was like everyone was playing it before it got deleted. And
this was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm 26 years old. And
yeah, I forgot you're like the big CEO content creator who has like a son and like a
right. Yeah, dude, that was incredible, man. Being able to voice something, and then I can't even imagine what it'd be like to be like a 4-year-old where you're playing this game that everyone's playing, that all your like people everyone's playing it, and then suddenly one day you hear your father's voice in the game as a character.
Oh yeah,
it has to completely warp your idea of what reality is. Like, it has to make the world seem so much smaller than it is. Like, oh yeah, he's in the game too. It's funny. Yeah. Here's Flappy. If you trust me enough to click an exe file and open it.
No offense, I don't click exes because they're all sketchy. Fine. I'll watch you play it on your stream though.
Okay. That's a good idea. Flap that shit exe. Yeah. The computers at the school ran slower, and so it used to have this little motion where it would go up and down at the start before you started moving. And yeah, all the speed, yeah, because it would use these clocks, and it would run a different speed on their computers than now. So yeah, it just keeps going further and further down. Before it would just go up and down, like before we started going.
That's actually coding. You want to multiply it. If something ever moves that's like dependent on frame rate, which I sound like I'm saying a bunch of nerd shit, which I kind of am. You want to multiply it by, at least in Unity, it's called time.delta time. Which will make it so that
in Visual Basic, or is that a thing in Visual Basic though?
Visual Studio for Unity.
I don't know if it was anything to do with Unity.
Time to make it so that it will move,
this shit was like Windows 95 Visual Basic, or like what was the one after 95? Windows something.
Well, I can't see anything on your stream.
Oh, sorry, I have it in the wrong thing. There we go.
An Easter egg in like Octopus, not an Easter egg, but like it's kind of a big scary. Like
it keeps fucking popping up on the wrong.
Like my character in Octopus Activities that no one else could get besides me was the gnome character, and then I kind of brought that into Big Scary, giving myself a gnome hat. Because
Yeah. The teacher thought I fucking lied about this. He tried searching up on Google Visual Basic Flappy Bird, trying to see like where I downloaded this from, because he couldn't understand how I made a game in this Visual Basic, man. But hell yeah. What were you saying about a gnome? I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by Flappy Bird.
Oh wow, that's actually really good. Dang.
Wait, so you just no. I have to keep moving back.
Point is
But thank you.
Pretty much, my special avatar that only I got in Octopus Activities was a gnome, and then my character in game has a gnome. So I don't know. I just because I like milk.
When did you choose the name Shrek? Were you already naming yourself Shrek back then?
I think my Discord account had that name like before I started making Big Scary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just because I don't know. Before I like had watched the Shrek movie, like, well, I mean, probably at
Shrek's
like
a
right
good
now,
movie.
I've watched it at least like 16 times.
Yeah.
Literally,
Did you see that thing
I've
on
watched.
YouTube where it was like a bunch of artists that recreated it? Shrek
Oh
Retold
yeah,
or whatever?
I've actually watched that.
Yeah, I was into that when that came out.
Were you in it or were you in?
No, I'm not. No, I was into it.
It wasn't that hard. They were really looking for artists. They had like people with like 10 subscribers making stuff.
Yeah, that's so cool though. Yeah, they're making the second one. I don't know if they released that yet, but at this point, since it got so popular, yeah, I'd assume.
I mean, literally, though, it would probably take a week to make one of those because all you have to do is just tell each artist.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second clip for each person, and some of them, my favorite parts were whenever it would be the shittiest, thing ever. But dude, so in this Flappy game, you couldn't rotate objects, so each angle that the bird is at is a different picture. So like each thing is a different picture of itself. Like, and it would have to move between those pictures. Like each time the bird pitches up and pitches down, yeah, it's like a different picture it'd have to cycle through. And then I would assume it's kind of similar to where like you couldn't spawn objects, you had to just teleport the same object back. So like once
well, that's what most games do.
Right. Yeah. So I'd assume that's how. Yeah. I just had never made a game before, so I had to like figure out. Okay, so once it gets to the end of the screen, it would have to teleport one back. Yeah, that's Flappy Bird right there, man. It's Flappy Bird. Flap that shit right here, bro. That's all I gotta say about that.
Got the font and everything. It's actually like really awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, that was the funnest part, is making the art, the pixel art stuff
like
in the back.
Once you're like in the zone, it's like a puzzle. It's really fun.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like I don't know, meditation.
Yeah, because whenever zooming into it like that, where every pixel counts, it's such a different feeling than just taking a big brush stroke and doing stuff. And instead, you have to do each pixel and kind of like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, and get the thing structured right with just a few pixels. It's a fun thing. Hell yeah. Where'd you get that picture of the damn chimpanzee's face? Where'd you get that chimpanzee's face? Yeah, I'd imagine.
Literally, it's one of the first. If you look up monkey face, it's like the first thing. And you know what's actually funny though? I literally don't know what kind of ape the monkey in Big Scary is. I don't. Man. I genuinely. It's kind of funny though, because like almost every game has like it's like
a type of monkey.
Yeah, it's like
the capuchin thing,
orangutan runners or whatever.
Yours is just monkey.
Just don't know.
Yours is officially monkey.
Yeah.
I hope has someone made a wiki for Big Scary yet?
Yes, there actually is a fan-made wiki.
Well, hopefully they update it right here, right now. The official monkey for Big Scary Monkey is monkey. And I'm hoping that with your new game, that's the silly thing I was talking. Like, not that you should create a universe for it, but I just love the idea of how, for every game, the community takes it upon themselves to create lore and like stitch everything together. And I love that, like, a silly game like Big Scary, where it's not meant to have a story, that people would start forming a story with like, this is pre Big Scary time, whenever they had a war in World War I and shit, like just forming a whole story around something so silly. I like the idea of it.
I think it's like hilarious.
Yeah. So were you not able to play, or were you needing to work on that game jam? We don't have. We
Yeah,
could,
right
you know,
now-
whatever you need to.
I mean, I can probably play like when I'm at VidCon. I don't know. I'm just trying to finish this right now. Like I'm working on it as we.
When did you say it? When's VidCon?
I leave on Wednesday.
Man, oh man.
Something that's actually kind of funny about like the lore or whatever is that oh shoot, my like wires are and shit.
Did you say the lore? Are we talking lore right now? I just need to make sure. We're talking lore right now? Are you talking
We're
lore to me
talking
right
lore.
now?
Yeah, I actually don't read any of it.
So there
or
is
at least-
lore?
There is. Okay.
That's
funny.
excellent.
So pretty much, I was like, okay, I have a horror game, and almost every horror game has to have lore. It's like a
Right.
wire. So pretty much, I was like, okay, I haven't made any lore. It's whatever. And then the game releases, and it gets kind of popular. And like, there's some people who are like, yo, can we make lore? I'm like, sure. So I just made a channel where they can make lore. I looked at it like 3 times and like not read any of it. I mean, I have dyslexia, so like.
Bro, so you can't, you say dyslexia, can you not read?
I can read. I've had a lot of issues like reading when I was a kid. Like
Right.
when I was in like probably like 5th or 6th grade, I was reading at like a 4th grade level or something. Like.
Right. I mean, I was too, but it wasn't to do with dyslexia. I just did not like reading. But the teachers thought I was special because I was like, they would say, you know, you have to pick out so many books from the library, and in fucking, what would it be, like 4th or 5th grade, I was reading these books called Biscuit, and it was about a dog called Biscuit, and each page would literally like say 3 words. It was like, Biscuit plays with chases the ball. Biscuit likes the ball. And each page was that was it. But it was just because I'm like, okay, I can pick any book I want. I'm picking the ones where I don't have to read shit, you know, because I just didn't like reading. But everyone would bring these books to class that were actual books and stuff. I had a Biscuit book. It was like, Biscuit likes the red ball. Man. So what does it look like to you whenever you're looking at words? Yeah. Hold on, you're really quiet all of a sudden. Hold on, I'll turn you up.
I'm in VR. Beta testing.
Oh, did you want to play did you want to join a big scary thing real quick?
I mean, I probably can for like 15 minutes if you.
Right. Okay, 15 minutes. There we go. I'd love to just see you person on person so I can see your arms moving, and I could move my arms around you. I think it would be like a dream come true, SHREK.
Yeah,
I think it would almost be a dream come true, SHREK. Hold on. Big scary time. Big scary time. But yeah, I gotta thank you, man, for doing the whole big scary game, because I got views, and then I gotta put my kid to where he could see me, hear me doing a thing. I still haven't made that video, but I recorded from his perspective on his VR, and I recorded from mine whenever I first showed him it. And he didn't, since it was level 16, whatever, it was just that screaming thing, and it didn't, hold on, I don't think I can hear you anymore. Hold on, we'd have to...
Hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you anymore, my bad. I just joined the thing, so I stopped listening to the thing. Hold on, I'll put my headset on. People are watching right now, though, so whatever server we pick, people are probably gonna join. Unless we can somehow secretly pick a thing. Yeah, I'll secretly do something just real quick, and then I'll show the stream, whatever it is.
Alright.
Yeah, let me. Okay, they can't actually see what I'm looking at right now, so okay. I can hear you now though, because I have the headset on my head.
I'm trying to like beta test my game, but like it's so buggy. Like, I mean, just because I'm like, I'm playing on a new I got a new VR headset to help me out with beta testing, because like, it's really buggy right now.
Do you have a Quest 2 or a Quest 3?
I have. Okay, I have a lot of VR headsets because
Yeah.
before I released Big Scary, I had like two. Like, I had a Quest 2, like my first Quest 2, and then I had another one because the first one was like getting really buggy and kind of breaking. And then, and as of right now, I have 5. I have a Quest 3, a Valve Index, and 3 Quest 2s.
Man, oh man. Why do you have 5? You said 5 Quest 2s?
3 Quest 2s, a Quest 3, and a Valve Index.
Okay.
But they all
Which
are
one do you like best? I would imagine Quest 3.
Quest 3, although I got my Valve Index like very recently, and I'm still like testing out its PCVR capabilities and seeing what it can do.
Nice. Dude,
I'm really trying-
I don't want to know, like, I'm not trying to ask specific, but have people been purchasing those, the apparel you've been selling?
The War Pack,
The real life attire?
body pillow.
Or just any of it, any of the clothing? Because I saw whenever you first put that thing in the... Yeah.
I mean, it's not selling like nearly as well as like the in-game cosmetics,
Right.
but people still like the cosmetics that I have, or like not the cosmetics, like the merch.
I guess it's IRL cosmetics. Has people... You said the body pillow, have people bought, like...
Yeah, there was a spike in sales when I released that. It's one of my favorite things. I can't wait to get mine.
Man, oh man.
The body pillow of my in-game avatar. Like, can I be any more like happy?
That's silly as hell, bro.
I think that's like a big thing that Big Scary does. Like, right? Is like I'm just like it's just a silly game.
Yeah.
It will.
Dude, that's a blessed life, man. You said you're 16? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And you're over here selling. You're over here making that money, man. That's goddamn. You're out here. You're out here about it. Oh, hold on. I'm hearing myself twice. Hold on. I sent you the thing in the chat. If you want to join that server.
Hold on.
Oh shit! People are watching. People saw the thing. I think already. God damn it.
Alright, hold on. I'm beta testing my game. Give me a minute.
I didn't see it. Okay.
Like these. It's honestly like not too bad. Like not bug. It's not. I mean, of course, there's like some bugs that are like really pissing me off.
Is your name Slush or is this you?
No, if I came in, I'm going to be on SHREK.
Oh, Slush is telling me to be shh. He's like, I want to be here, please. Shh, shh, shh.
So that
Slush, just be quiet for a second.
you can drag around in the game. Like the issue is, it just gets stuck like it. Shit.
Man, it's hard to hear you right now. Hold on. What'd you say?
There's a tank in the new game. But here, I'll just play it on my Valve Index for the first time. Big Scary.
Wait, how are you doing it on Valve Index?
I'll be playing it through the Unity editor.
Dude, I keep hearing I have to take this off or else I can't hear. You know whenever you have something playing in your ear that's you speaking on a delay and how it trips you up? A speech jammer?
Annoying.
I'm over here getting my speech jammed. Do you have any plans on releasing Big Scary on Steam VR? Please and thank you, please and thank you.
The one issue with that is that, like, anti-cheat wise, like, preventing against, like, modding would just be, like, 10 times harder. And also, like, whenever I really would release an update, I would have to build it for, like, multiple things. So it's just, like, the issue.
I thought that, I was hoping that's why you had the multiple headsets. I was like, ooh, he has Valve Index. Hopefully Steam VR.
Yeah,
Because that would make it so much nicer
well, you know
to record.
what? Though, if I ever do release it on Steam, which it's possible, I guess. What I would do is I would make it so that people with a Valve Index would have like 5 fingers. They could all, because you can do that on the index.
That'd
So
be
what?
funny.
So yeah, there'd be like 5 fingers that like creepily move around.
Yeah, man.
Or
I
there's
like
like two
that.
buttons. Maybe I'll just like have like both of the buttons like they'll have 6 fingers.
They're like so silly, man. Everyone else with 3 fingers. You'd be able to go with all your fingers on them.
Attention. Valve would get a spike in sales because people would want to be special in big skin.
Right, man. I feel like, yeah, people wouldn't even want to have that game or the VR. I'm hearing myself. I'm over here speech jamming myself. So you're joining on a Valve Index?
I'm getting everything set up real quick though, because I've never played Big Scare on like a Valve. I've always wanted an Index. I got it
So
recently.
it's on your PC though that you're joining it.
Yes, I'll be joining. I can move if I'm the first person in the lobby. I'll be able to like move around monsters and shit.
Man, so it's possible. What I'm hearing is it's possible to do a
Yeah.
PC version. You can join it on PC.
Well, if you're me, because whenever I build the game, I do a thing called obfuscating the code, and
Yeah.
pretty much that means it'll just encrypt the code so that people can't really steal it. So it's pretty much
Right.
impossible to do right now. But also, there's a authentication that makes sure you're on the official Big Scary app from App Lab
Right.
instead of just some random game that's using the same servers. So yeah, there's a lot of Oh yeah, the one thing I didn't do.
Hey
for
man,
Big
if you ever wanted
yeah.
to, like, God bless you also, and this is just, if you ever wanted to send me the thing to play it on the computer so it'd make it so much easier to record, oh my god, dude.
I may make
I'd give you a
PC
kiss.
VR,
I'd give you such a big kiss.
I'll.
You don't
I'll
got,
look
I'm sorry, you don't got,
I'll look into it.
I'm hearing myself, I'm echoing.
Hold up.
Slush is here and Pumpkin VR is here. Slush is purple, that's good to know.
Yeah, give me a minute. And everything. Alright. It should be right.
But yeah, if you would have to rebuild the thing to, like, take out your abilities, if your PC version has abilities built into you, or is it, like, tied to your name?
If I made a PC VR, then I'd have to like give you a content creator path again. Shit.
You'd have to give content creator what?
I'd give you a content creator on that PC VR.
Right. Dude, I would give you a kiss, man. I'd give you such a good dude. Because it's just hard to stream, man. Because I have to do the casting from the, like, built-in meta Oculus thing. And it just sucks to stream from that.
I'll look at making on the Windows builds.
You're on Windows though, right? To do it on your Index?
Oh, you want to hear something funny though?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first like 9 months of development, I was making it on like a shitty gaming laptop. I just think it's kind of like a funny little.
That's some lore, man. That's going in the lore book right there.
I don't get enough money to like get a new computer for like months. I just never did, and well, I do now. That's nice.
It's probably for the best that you, dude. I'm echoing. It's probably for the best that you made it for a underpowered thing, so you made sure it ran smoothly. I think that could be a problem whenever people make the game for like a high-powered thing, especially when they make it for like a Quest. Dude, the Quest 2. I'll say this: the Quest 2, it's insane.
It's
That they have like a $1,000 phone powered device, and then also has these cameras, and then also has these controllers, all built into one thing you can buy for $300. Whenever phones this powerful are $1,000. That's crazy.
I like just get it coded and like really like the Quest 2 is just an amazing piece of technology. I mean, of course, like it's like not the best VR headset. Like there's like tons of issues with it, but like the fact that you can get
It's
like
amazing.
all VR, you can just get VR for $300. It's just insane. It's an
really
amazing
good.
piece of technology. Although on the like, it's just the one issue with it is like there's like a lot of security issues with people being able to like asset rip games and stuff like fairly easily from
Yeah, I've never even. Whenever you said it's easier to block against like people hacking and stuff modding, I didn't even expect that was a problem with the
well,
Quest 2. I've never experienced. You're apparently doing a good job blocking it because I've never seen. Yeah.
at one point it was getting like heavily modded and stuff, and like my life was in like the mental, it was awful. And I was just like, fuck it. And I just hired someone, and our security is really good, and it's nice.
Big ballin' over here hiring. Oh my god.
That's the one thing in Big Scary that I didn't do. I mean, of course, like I make all the like most of the models. Like the only model I didn't make is like the hand model, and like a couple other stuff. But like the player model is made by me. Like
You don't have to answer this, but like how, like I see, like how much is it to run the servers for this?
Oh,
don't have
it
to
really
answer
depends on how active the month is. I'll
Right.
really tell you is if servers cost like a lot of money, you'll easily be able to cover it if it's like a with a tag bang game. You've like
Right.
marketed everything up. Yeah, they cost.
Because I'm always wondering how much. Because it seems a lot of these G-Tech fan games are ran by people still in school. You know, like younger people.
Oh yeah, it's
so I'm always like, how are they affording this?
most of them for Photon. It actually starts off free. 20, you can get up to 20 people in one lobby, or 20 people for your server for free, and then it starts getting more expensive. But a lot of people just have a bunch of free servers that you can just switch between, which is I'm pretty sure illegal. A Big Scary did that for like a little bit until like I was like, all right, well, I started off with like 3 free servers, which Photon doesn't really give a shit, and then like I had like 9, and then like 30, and I'm like, all right, Meta finally has deposited my first money. Oh no, actually, I had loans from my mom. I was like, Mom.
So
can you
even though
loan
it's
me
through AppLab, that's where you get the money paid from, is from
Yeah, when people buy my stuff, gives me
Right.
like a bit of it. Oh.
Are you in the index yet?
I'm trying to get my controllers, pissing me off how annoying.
Dude, I'd love it to see if you joined with like 5 fingers.
I don't have that yet. I'll probably have to. Fortunately.
Big time. Hey, Pumpkin VR, can you shake my hand? There you go.
First, let's just say fuck it and grab my Quest 3. Getting my Quest 3. I'm not dealing with this.
Well, it's good to at least give it a try. Index? Dude, I can't wait till the fucking they make a standalone.
Alright, can you hear me good?
Yes?
Alright, cool.
So is this the Quest 3 mic?
No, I mean, is my mic normal? Hold up. No, yeah, I'm on my.
You got louder. It sounds nicer than before.
Oh, well, I don't have any headset on right now. Putting away the.
Oh, you sound beautiful, man. I like the way you sound right now. It's alright.
But I have to ask, what is it like being like the oldest? No offense, but like the oldest content creator.
I feel like I blacked out for not the last, but for a 10-year gap. I feel like I wasn't aware. So I don't feel like I'm 26, but that's probably like, that sounds predatory. Does that sound predatory to be like, well, I don't feel 26, come here, kids?
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I don't want to sound predatory.
But I mean, it feels fun. I like monkey games, man. I'm glad that you know, it feels like a lot of people, they end up not being able to interact with the newest technology and the newest things that are going on. But I'm glad that I'm like, I don't feel like I'm ever gonna, whatever's at the leading edge, I need it. I need it. I need
Alright,
it.
I'm in game.
In game.
In game, hello?
SHREK! Hold on, okay. Let me
Here, I'll,
the
here,
Discord.
I'll definitely in
I'm on
Discord.
mute.
Alright, don't you have the content creator hat?
Oh, I don't wear that shit. Are you kidding me? What
I
do you
mean,
think this is, man?
okay.
Do you think I want to be better than everyone else? Be like,
Yes.
look at me with my hat? No.
Are you guys muted? Hold up. Are you muted?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, okay, you're not muted.
Hit me
Alright,
with the J-Man gun.
I'll hit y'all with the J-Man gun real quick.
Dude, fuck that man. Don't ever show me that man again.
I'm gonna be meeting him at VidCon, bro.
Hold on, I'm turning this headset off. I'm gonna put my earbuds in.
Alright.
There you go. Hey man, so in your own gut, what made you feel like you needed to add that J-Man thing? What made you feel like you needed to add that J-Man?
J-Man Curly said he wanted a cool mod cosmetic, and I was like, okay, so I made that. It was J-Man.
How did it
Curly.
feel to talk to J-Man Curly? How did it feel?
Oh, it was. I've been watching him for 3 years because I started playing like really early in the game's life in Gorilla Tags, and to meet J-Man Curly and like talk to him, and I'm gonna be meeting him in real life soon. It's gonna be like
At that
it's
VidCon?
amazing. Like,
At that VidCon?
yeah. At VidCon, I'm gonna have to. The worst part about VidCon, in my opinion, is I'm gonna have to fucking face reveal, and my face, like, no matter how like Prince Charming I look, like I'm gonna get roasted by every kid on the internet.
So is this the first time you're gonna be showing your face to the world? Is this the first time it's gonna be?
Yeah, pretty
man.
much, yeah.
Are you gonna have
Show
a
my-
shirt that says SHREK? What? You've got to have an attire picked out for that day. Can you give us an idea of what
I do
planned
have like a.
to be
I'm
wearing?
pretty much. I'm just probably gonna be like most likely the most big scary fit I'd be wearing is like a big scary T-shirt, or something like that. Although
Would
I
you
do
bring a
have,
big
like,
scary
belt.
body pillow and like mount that shit in the middle of the floor?
I don't
you, like,
think
mount that
I don't know. My
thing?
big scary body pillow. I don't know if it's gonna come by the time I leave. Although I do have, like, a felt
You know
version
I
of
would
the hat I'm
come by the
wearing.
time that body pillow arrives. You know I would. All right. Hey, so if you see that J-Man Curly, could you just just by like a little off comment, like nothing bad, but like, hey man, I heard I heard about that drama you had with that A Kendrick dude. Because I have a video out about. Have you seen I have a video out about the drama between me and J-Man Curly.
You have drama with him.
I don't want to go there again, bro. I'm just saying, if you see him, man,
What happened?
bro, it's a 2-minute video. At some point, if you want to watch it, I am not gonna get into it again, bro. I'm not gonna get into that shit again. But if you have the chance of talking to him, be like, man, I saw that shit that happened between you and A Kendrick, man. That shit's crazy. If you did that, bro, same as I said before, I'd give you a bunch of kisses on the cheek. I'd give you little kisses like pecks right here, pecks right here.
I'll have to.
Hold on my stream. Hold on, if you want to watch the stream, I'll show the video to the stream so we can all enjoy it together. Oh my god. Can someone here like physically kind of come up to me and hurt me a little bit with their hands? Can somebody kind of try to hurt me real quick?
Okay, I'm looking at your stream.
Okay. View my channel. Don't look at the things I watch. That's all private. Okay. It has his face in it. There we go. Yeah, 1 minute 15 seconds.
It's that SHREK guy.
All right, everyone watch the stream real quick. This is important as fuck, bro. This is the most important thing you'll ever see. Is that an exit? How do I full screen it?
I love my identity.
Is my response to the things J-Man Curly recently said about me and my family. Please note that I do not. What you're about to see is my response to the things J-Man Curly recently said about me and my
Get that
family.
fucking thing out. Hold on, get that fucking thing out of here, man.
The golden one.
Turn that thing off.
20.
Get it out of here.
Jeez, blackmail. It made me go homeless.
Who is that?
For a month.
Bro, why is it still right next to my ear? Turn it off. Holy God, bro. Sorry about that, man.
It's that big scary guy.
Alright, I'm playing it.
What you're about to see is my response to the things J-Man Curly recently said about me and my family. Please note that I do not take this lightly, and due to these heightened emotions, I shamefully admit that I do let a few obscenities slip throughout my response.
Oh, so you just
Thank you
roasted
to all of
him
my
in like a
fans who have
video
been sending me
once?
positive messages of support
Shrek, you
during
like
this
my hat,
difficult time.
Shrek?
Hey, are you a YouTuber, bro?
Yes, I do.
Are you a YouTuber?
No, I think you're J-Man Curly, though.
I'll kill that fuck. If I saw that fucker in real life. Hey, you guys, you're talking during the J-Man Curly video. Some people are talking. You should go to the live stream and you should watch the J-Man Curly. This is important. This is important. Go to the live stream, everybody. Go to the live stream. This is fucking important. 1 minute. 1 minute is all. Here, come here. 1 minute is all it lasts. Pay attention, you guys. This is important. This is what J-Man Curly did to me and my family. Watch me.
Difficult time.
Hey, are you a YouTuber, bro? Are you a YouTuber?
No, I think you're J-Man Curly, though.
I'll kill that fuck. If I saw that fucker in real life, I'd strangle him. I'd get a straightener. I'd straighten his hair out. J-Man Curly, more like J-Man straight hair. You're a bitch. I'd spit in his face. I'd be like, J-Man Curly, let me burn your face with this straightener iron. I'll push it against your skin and burn your face, J-Man Curly. J-Man Curly, I'll kill you. That's what I'd say to J-Man Curly.
Which is all a joke that I tell him. I would never harm anyone, especially someone with curly hair like that. Okay? Is that
so
okay with you?
I don't think it's real,
No,
in my opinion.
Well, no, that's the real drama that happened between me and J-Man Curly. He did some little, like, on Twitter. He has a Twitter, right? I'd expect he has a Twitter, right? He said
What
some
did he
things on
post?
Twitter. He said some things on Twitter that
What did he say?
it wasn't. See, all I said in that video was things directed at him. What he said on his Twitter was directed at my family, man. Fuck him for doing that, man.
What did he
Dude, that is
say on
not
his
cool.
Twitter?
That is not cool.
What did
Are
he
you
say
trying to
directed
are you
your
trying to
family?
defend him right now for what he said?
No, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, dude.
What did he say
J-Man
on your
Curly?
Twitter?
J-Man Curly, I just hope that whenever you see him, you'll be like, hey man, I saw that shit between you and A. Kendrick,
Bro,
man.
what I'm very what did he post on Twitter that was like threatening your
He
family?
deleted it, man. He's already deleted it.
Okay,
right after that
what
video,
was
bro.
it? What did he say that he deleted then?
I sent a picture to him, and it was confidential. It was when we were cool. We were cool at the point, but I sent him a picture, and he posted the picture for everyone to see. And I did not tell him he could do that.
What was the
And
picture?
he did. And at the moment, there was something going between me and him, and he did it on purpose to make me, make me upset. He did that. And so I think that if you just said to him, bro, like, I saw that thing between you and A. Kendrick, and like, send him the link to that video, bro, I'd give you so many kisses on the cheek. And I'm not even doing this so that like he ends up like responding to give me any, I just want to know that he personally sees the video. I would love to know that he saw the video.
Did you have?
The good guy. Have you been seeing me? I've been rubbing my nose. Are you talking about cocaine? Because I've been scratching my nose. Hold on. Hey, can you shake my hand, Xenix?
Huh?
Shake my hand like this. It's alright. Hey, Shrek, could you show me your favorite of all time part of Big Scary? And tell me like the thought process behind like this is Big Scary part of this map. Big Scary.
I'll have to
Shiver,
think
shiver,
for a
shiver.
minute because
Wait, do you have that J-Man
like your
Curly
pillow.
gun? Can you shoot me with it so I could see what it has to do?
I did. Yeah, here.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god.
Oh, that makes me so mad. That gun makes me so mad.
Well, I'm like a bunch of my mods. They don't constantly hold it and spam everyone.
Shrek, do you have any plans for like in the future having like, you know, I love the map for that whatever the thing is called where you shoot the flamethrower at people.
Where the pew pew map.
What's it called?
The World War. The World War. The flamethrower
PvP
map.
placed in there. I love the verticality of that map. But if you could have it to where you have
Didn't that used to be in the game and then you removed it?
Because the flamethrower man
told me that before he committed.
You go ahead and speak. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna talk about it. So pretty much before the game came out, I actually added the flamethrower area, and then I removed it because I didn't think it was like kind of horror gamey. And then Big Scare's a bit bigger, and I'm like, I don't know what to update the game with, so I just re-enabled it and shipped it.
Bro, if you added like an update to that, because a PvP for this type of game, man, I think it's the best. The most fertile ground in VR games to have to jump around like this and have a gun that shoots an actual projectile. Because right now it's just whoever has the best ping. Because you hold down the flamethrower button and whoever reaches each other at the same point, like you know. But if you actually had to shoot, and I don't know, something where you reload. Obviously, since you're having to jump. Reloading would be more difficult, but if you just pull it like this, if you just do something like that, where you're jumping and you do this, yeah, where all you have to do is pull it down real quick, like, dude, it'd be the most exciting, man. If you have that, this would be a one-stop shop, because right now I have to go to the isolation chips or some other game to do the shooting.
Is that used?
It'd be fantastic.
Not yet. You want to use it, yeah.
All I'm saying is it would be fantastic.
Who's your least favorite mod? And please say it's Xeon.
Oh shit!
It's this guy right over here. Where's he at? Yeah, this dude right here, man. This new guy, Arrow VR. I don't know who this is, but I hate his guts. I hate his guts.
Live a fight. Wait, what about
Holy God, man, this is a bunch of sounds.
Kendrick.
I asked him if he wants to come back on the team, and he said he's good. Anywho, have you seen like the new level? There's like a really cool weapon system. Like it has a bit of weight to it.
This guy makes me mad.
This?
Yeah, here.
17.
Look, see, there's like.
You said there's a weapon system. How do you make the gun different?
Like really cool.
Hey, how'd you make the projectile work for this? Because you can't see the actual projectile travel.
It doesn't. Here, wait, hold on.
Wait, I'm scared. Why do you have a yellow beanie? Shrek,
it's a gnome hat, and I like gnomes. Anywho. But my point is, the thing about this weapon system that I think differs from a lot of other,
I'm sorry, these kids won't be quiet. Hold on.
The thing that I think makes it different, that there's weight to it. Like, there's a bit of weight to your weapon, and also
put a little bubble in there,
the animation. No, the recoil on this is like really nice.
Yeah, man, if you made it to where like the projectile was shown, because you can only shoot so far with this thing.
Well, the thing about it,
like whenever
the thing about it is that there were no other tracers. There were, but not on the western side. Not on.
It's hard to hear anything.
Yo, Kendrick, is this money well spent? Is this money well spent?
Uh-oh, somebody's knocking on my door. Hold on. I need to be quiet. Hold on, let me whisper.
Is this your color code?
I need to be quiet. Hold on.
Wait, is this Shrek, is this money well spent? Is this money well spent? I've never even met a mod. Oh shit! Wait, get me!
No, this kid wants to
work. Money well spent.
I told my mama and papa that I'm sorry for being so loud. I told my mama and papa that I'm sorry for being so loud.
Yo, Kendrick, is this money well spent?
Could I give you a hug? At least, could I just give you a hug, bro?
Yeah,
Wait,
man,
Shrek is
yeah.
Bobby
I like
your
to do it on
brother?
both sides. I don't like to
Yes,
do just
Bubby's
one
my
side.
brother.
I like to do
He doesn't even play.
both sides. So let's do it on one side this way.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
let's do a group
Yeah.
hug.
I like to
Let's
even.
do a group hug. Shrek, does Bobby even play?
No, Bubby does not even
Who wants to
play.
use it? Who wants to use it?
Bobby?
Do you know Shrek?
Bubby's my
The other
brother.
day? Shrek, do you know Scary Monkeys?
I think so, yes.
Wait,
Shrek, where did all the monsters go? I don't even see a single one in the levels.
Okay.
It's just a bug, man.
Oh, maybe bugged in this lobby because a lot of people really fast.
Yeah, I didn't see any.
Because a lot of people joined really fast.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah. It's a work in progress. To be fixed.
And I bet you're gonna work real good on that shit too, right, Shrek?
Oh,
You're gonna do some good work on that.
Wait, Shrek,
Shrek, when's the prison update? When's the jail update?
He does great work.
Never.
He does great work, Shrek does. So I bet he's gonna do some real good work on that.
Good work.
Bro, why do you never
And look at how he hops up there with his arms like that. Yeah.
prison?
It's a speedy jump.
Are you
Spins and all that.
voice actor for the cow?
I got a question. I got a question.
No, that was Shrek.
What's the J-Man?
That was all Shrek. I was in the room while he did the voice, though. I was in the room while Shrek did the voice for that.
Wait, Shrek,
Ain't no such thing as no cow, man.
when's the face?
Today or
High
tomorrow,
five.
most likely. Although
Ain't no such thing as no cow.
Is the jail room? Can you go in the jail room or ugly or handsome?
I'm not quite sure. It's hard to judge when it's your own
He
face.
has to be handsome. If he's not, then he's gonna get
Super Sigma right now.
Hey, Shrek, wait!
He's going to jail update.
Shrek, before it's too late, Shrek, where are you at? Could you tell me how to get into that jail? How do I get inside there?
You have to glitch out the map, and if you do get in, you're like locked in server.
I thought you had to get banned.
No, banned people don't go in there. I literally just, there's a sign that says, I don't know why.
Then people just say, you're banned,
Nope.
go
Yeah,
get rid of yourself.
I've heard a bunch of people lying to me then. They've been telling me to click the report
I
button.
know,
and all
I
that.
saw it, man. That wasn't me, I promise you. That wasn't me earlier today. I didn't tell you. I didn't do it.
That's not.
I haven't even
No Kendrick. Besides me.
Let me get a little nibble on here.
Closer, let me give a kiss on the cheek. No, right, not on the lips, bro. Back up.
Oh, yeah.
Just need to do it right here on the cheek.
Is there any lore? Is there any lore to
Look
this?
in the Discord. I put a bunch of kids in a room to make lore for
Can I
me.
nibble on your ear? Can I nibble on your ear?
Yeah,
Can I
spin
taste
around.
your ear?
Spin around.
I kind of want that.
What the?
What are you doing?
Come on, spin around. I wanted to burp on the back of your neck.
Marcus.
How
Did you
you
feel
gonna
the
dress
heat?
the Alec?
Do you have phantom sense?
can you
Did you
sign
feel the
me?
heat on the back of your neck?
How you
Do have
gonna
phantom
dress the
sense?
Alec?
Do you have phantom sense? Did you feel the heat on the back of your neck?
Writing.
Do you have phantom sense? Did you feel the heat
I
on
got bad
Do you feel the... Hold on, come
Yeah, I did.
on. Bro, I
Shrek, bro.
How you gonna dress
What's the matter?
minor allegations, Kendrick?
Bro, you got long arms.
How you gonna dress
Hey
the
man,
minor
are you
allegations,
cheating?
Kendrick?
Shrek? Is Shrek officially cheating in his own game?
I'm not cheating.
the
How
hell?
Wait, are those natural or
I don't know, you got a pretty head. I like the way it leans.
Is it natural or you just holding your
Thought you were
controllers
gonna
by
say
your
you had a pretty something else, man. That's a minor.
Hey, are you trying to make fun of me by talking like
made
that?
a shitty version of your game that's like the Halloween edition.
Oh, Gorilla
There's a
Tag?
bunch of
It's
those.
so
We just-
ass. I don't know why
take-
the hell they did that.
Well, no, a lot of kids do that. Most of them get taken down by my server managers pretty fast, though.
Yeah.
Whoa, are you actually, are you sending out cease and desist, bro?
Whole game except it's
Technically, yeah, kinda.
Jesus Christ, bro. You're the one making a Gorilla Tag clone. How are you gonna say cease and desist on other guys cloning the other thing?
Because
tracking Gorilla Tag.
Lemon put his movement out to the public, so it's anyone, so, you know, anyone can really use it.
It's like open source.
And,
Who's Lemming?
Also,
Is Lemming like a family member?
yes, it's Shrek and Gorilla Tag.
Yeah, I want to meet you there one time.
What's the amazing, glorious story about why it's called Big Scary?
Shrek. I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
Spike
Okay, this is
there.
a funny story.
You're asking the right guy.
I'm-
Big
I'm gonna
Scary's
be
actually
muting
my
everyone.
family.
I muted everyone
No,
besides
please, I'm
I Kendrick. So pretty much
yeah, we
the
need to-
reason why it's called mute everyone because they're just gonna be interrupted.
Hold on, how do I unmute you? I just clicked mute, but it didn't let me unmute it. Hold on. Oh no, is that only a mute button, not an unmute button? Oh wow. I guess there's a bug fix. Oh, unmute. Oh, okay.
Anywho,
Don't you dare. Yo, Kendrick, don't mute me,
Alright.
bruh. Don't mute me.
Hold on, we just need to talk. Me and Shrek just for 1 second.
Alright, so pretty much why I was watching a Danny video a while back and he looked
Who's
up an
Danny?
image of his face. He's a game developer, YouTuber. Anywho, he looked up an image called. He says like "Big Scary Ooh Ah," and I was like, "That's funny. I'm gonna name my game Big Scary Ooh Ah." But then, but
Big
later,
Scary.
when I was, that was the original name, Big Scary Ooh Ah, and then I changed it, shortened it to Big Scary because searching it up would have been a pain. Because was there a space? Was it AH or OH or OO or AA? Like, so it's just Big Scary now.
Right.
Although Big Scary Ooh Ah, I still think.
By the
is
way, I
better.
wasn't the guy that said, "Why'd you name it Big Scary?" That was another kid that said that. But
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
you
know.
told me.
I know it was another kid. Although I wanted to tell people that without getting interrupted 50,000 times.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to speak. But yeah, man, I'm over here talking about, if you could add away with those guns that you added in the level 17 to be able to shoot each other with those guns. Oh man.
I mean, a lot of Gorilla Tag fan games do have like their own little battle royale game mode. Pretty much.
Right.
If I were to make one, I would have it be like really like polished. I mean, like right now it's pretty polished. Like there's nice animation, some weight to it, so it's not really shaky.
Yeah.
But if I did it, it would of course have weight to it. You'd be able to grab like the front part of it and like.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I forget which
although, I
one it
don't know.
was. Have you tried Yeeps, man? That's the most polished.
No, I haven't.
You've not? Oh man, I'm gonna send it to you. We're actually gonna add it on
I've
Meta.
heard of it.
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
but I mean, it's on a different level because it seems like it's an actual whole game studio that made it. It's not like a fan-made game.
It's definitely made by a lot of companies are starting to get into the fan game space because it's an untapped
Oh right,
market.
yeah. Yeah,
So we're
since the
getting,
news just has been published how much money Gorilla Tag's made, so all these companies are starting to do it. But dude, which I love because there's so many fucking games in VR where they have to put literal blinders up because most normies, they get sick even just by moving a foot in any direction. It just makes them sick. And this is the exact opposite of that type of game where you're launching yourself.
It encourages motion sickness.
Yeah. And so most people are trying as hard as they could to make that not happen, and these games are going straight into it. And so I'm so glad games are starting to realize, no, let's actually lean into it. Let's try to make it where you're moving around.
Is a game for no one.
Yeah. Did I hate it, man? As soon as you start moving around with the joystick, it creates like a literal black circle, and you're like, ooh, like people are apparently just going, ugh. Yeah, I know, but it's fucking. It's just I hate it.
The thing is just
they're over here like getting
sick. People just always put their grandmas in VR and they don't want to get sued by some old lady.
Yeah, so that's why I'm so glad that Gorilla Tag took off because it's actually going to let some real good games be made. You know how it is.
Bro, everyone's like really bugging out. If I disconnect, I'll just join back in the call.
For me, I'm gonna be honest. For me, the only person that's like that's glitching is you. Everyone else is real smooth, and your guy is.
I know. My Wi-Fi is kind of killing itself right now.
Sometimes when I see you hop around, man, it makes me kind of happy because your guys kind of green, but like a little bit teal. I don't know. I think you just picked a really good color.
Half green, half blue.
Yeah, I just thought it was a really nice color, so I just thought it was
equal amounts of green and blue. Because like green is like a really good color. Like it's like one of my favorite colors. But also like
one of them. What's your other favorite color then?
I'm not the biggest fan of blue, but like piss is like really good. But I decided to be bluish because I also like. Yeah, piss is my favorite color. But
is that the hat? Your hat's piss?
No. Here, let me go. Come down here. Let me see if I can find a good shade of piss to show you an example of like.
Down here's piss.
Maybe. I'm not sure because there's a lot of like bright hats.
Operating a tank is harder than you think it is.
Hey, who's the guy that voiced that goddamn gnome guy or whatever the elf is? Yeah.
I voice acted the elf.
Because I'd like to meet him IRL and kind of put my hands on him as well.
That's me.
Oh my god. SHREK!
I voice acted the elf.
SHREK! Come on, man.
Like right here, like not anything else, but like right here, like right there. That's like
the dark,
right there.
the dark.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shade of yellow. It's
Dude, that's
really
a dehydrated piss right there.
The color of piss inspired me to like make and like continue and like thrive.
You ever piss in a bottle before? You ever have to piss in a bottle before?
I was no.
You can tell me that. No, yes. You had the story right there. Tell me about it. Tell me why you pissed in a bottle.
Back in the North Pole.
You're like, yeah, no, wait, no.
They didn't really like me for that.
Can I tell you a secret? Here, I'll tell you my secret first so you can feel more comfortable. Every night I piss in a bottle. I found the perfect, the Gatorade bottle that's right in between the small Gatorade bottle and the largest one. It has this rounded out curved top to where when you put the dick hole inside of it, when the piss stream hits the bottle, it's right along a curve. So there's no splashback and it can hold a full like 2 bladders worth. And so, because I just don't want to get up and go to the bathroom about it, so I just piss in that Gatorade bottle. I have 2 of them. I have 2 of them
to be
right
fair,
behind my
I've
bed.
never pissed in a bottle before.
Come on, SHREK.
Although
Be serious.
I look forward to doing something like that in the future, pissing in a bottle. It's like
Why'd you get so excited to answer it then? You were over here talking about, Come on.
One time I wanted to spend like
Hey, look over there. I made a cryptocurrency called Alpha.
It's hard to hear you.
Invest your life savings in it. Yeah, invest your life savings in it.
Yeah, you.
Hey, kill this fucker, dude. Please, this is my only question. This is my only ask. I need an option. I need an option to mute these fuckers. I need an option to mute those little elf guys, dude.
No, yeah. Get the knife out. Get the fucking knife out, yeah. Yeah, he's kill him. Kill him. Here, I'll help.
Hold his neck.
Yeah.
Oh, if you could add an ability to grab his neck and kind of go, strangle his ass.
You can like lift him up a bit.
Yeah, I like floating the guys.
Anywho, I was planning on spending 24 hours in VR for a challenge with a friend one time. This was like many years ago when I was a stupid fucking kid, and I got a bottle, and I never went through the challenge, but I was planning on it. I was extremely excited to do it, but I haven't.
What bottle was what was your choice of bottle?
I think it was Mountain Dew bottle.
Oh, so it'd blend in if anyone saw it. They would see the Mountain Dew and it'd look like some Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I like your thinking, man. You had it all thought out.
They pick it up though. The moment they pick it up, they realize.
They were like, "Why is this so warm?" That's nice.
So apparent.
There goes my career now. Just
dude, this is going in the lore. The wiki. It's the SHREK Mountain Dew bottle. That's good. Thank you for telling. You're like, fuck. It's not funny anymore. You're like, god damn it.
Yeah, there goes my fucking future in like engineering and robotics.
Hey, if anybody's listening to this and they're excited to see SHREK at VidCon, bring a Mountain Dew bottle, man. Bring a Mountain Dew bottle and approach them with a Mountain Dew bottle. We're like, woohoo!
I'm actually super curious if the Discord knows. Oh yeah, there's only like 10 people watching. Alright, so
right, that's what I'm saying. This is basically invisible.
You know that elves were the ones who actually built the Statue of Liberty. Everyone else is just lying to you.
Yeah, kill that elf.
Good.
Turn it off.
High five.
There we go.
Yeah, let me show you a better pet. Alright, here. See this rat? He lived through Vietnam. Enable him. He'll have more stories and stuff to tell you emotionally.
And he's got a safety hat on. I like his soldier's hat.
He's got the helmet on. Yeah. Bro, some kid was actually complaining about, so the one issue with the World War One level that makes it not accurate, besides like the map, the trench layout not being like
historically
kind of
accurate. Someone was upset about it
the
not
one,
being
the
historic.
one, yeah.
Funny.
The one issue is because you fight German soldiers. It's not like World War II. There weren't Nazis then, so if you're uneducated. But my point is, you're fighting them, but the gun that you used was used by Germans and not like the British or whatever. So people are so he's like complaining, like, hey, these guns weren't used against Germans, and I'm like, hey, no one asked.
Do you plan on adding the Nazis to this game? Are the Nazis at some point? Are you going to do World War II?
I'm not interested in World War II, really. I'm more interested in World War One. And if I ever added anything like that, a million kids would just immediately do the salute. Like, it's
yeah. You should probably not add Nazis.
Yeah, I'd actually probably be like the gateway for a bunch of kids to like become like Neo, whatever.
So is there a way? Is there like gonna be like a live stream for VidCon or something? Some way to watch? Or are you gonna have like a thing where you give a speech? Or what happens
I would just look at like J-Man Curly's and Aiden's videos, because I know for a fact I'm gonna be in those probably. Aiden.
I don't know.
Once it's over, I'll give you a list of all the people's videos. I may make a little video while I'm there, although I'm fairly.
Do you have a YouTube thing? Do you have a YouTube channel that you make things on?
Yeah, the funny thing about that is I just don't care about my YouTube. Like, every, 2 months I'll upload, an uncut video of, some random, robot I made or some shit, some abomination, and people will be like, oh my god, SHREK, yeah.
IRL robot? You make IRL robots?
My favorite, the fan favorite is Pissbot. It's just an autonomous robot that will drive, it kind of looks like a dog.
Shrek's a fan of piss, bro.
Yeah,
with the piss color.
Pretty much, it'll drive up to my neighbor's driveway until the distance sensor sees something, and then it will stop, take a piss, and then go back. And you can fill the piss chamber with almost any fluid you want, and it will work. As long as
you're
it's not,
you're a man of action, man. You're a man of action.
I am.
You don't just say you like the piss color. You make a thing that can piss, for you.
Yeah,
that's
so
fantastic.
I did it on my neighbor's lawn. I did it on my neighbor who has 2 little kids. I did it on their driveway. Yeah, it wasn't.
That'd be nice if he came out like, "What the fuck?" And you're like, "Hey, stand back, bro! I'm testing my robot. Stand back!" And you get really serious about it. I'd like to see you get heated about
Santa's workshop.
Hey, turn that thing off. There we go. But man,
it's really fun.
Is J-Man Curly gonna be speaking? Is that a panel? Is he gonna do a panel? Is that what it's called? Where
he's
he talks?
He's a feature creator. I don't know. I was invited to to go to VidCon with him. I'm going with a group of other Gorilla Tag people, and I'm not quite sure if he's gonna be present because he's a featured creator, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, man, I'd give you such a big kiss if you just
in real life
if you just mentioned A. Kendrick to him and said, "Hey, man, I heard what happened between you and A. Kendrick, man, and I'm just saying, I support you and what you said, and I'm sorry that he came at you that hard."
What happened?
Dude, he said some shit that I'm not gonna repeat. I've said a lot of bad things with bad language so far, but that I draw the line at what he said. I'm not even gonna repeat what he said.
Then why
He's a
is
dirty mouth.
Not canceled? Why is he not canceled?
He deleted the tweets in enough time, and also, he's got curly hair and he's got the acne on his face, so I think most people kind of think he's like a little cutie.
What the Hey, I do not understand.
Man, I'd love to do a collab with J-Man Curly. And I would want to work out the problems me and him had.
I thought you guys had.
No, yeah, the video would be us working the beef out. And I'd say some. Dude, has he ended up playing the new update on this game where my voice was included on the cow?
Oh, he's played on that update. I don't think he's seen the cow though. I don't think he's.
Man, that'd be so silly to watch a video that has 1 million views and have that cow screaming in the background. That'd be nice. Or the level 16.
Oh, I'm bugging. Alright. Oh.
So I think so. As far as the lore is concerned, your
Yeah,
favorite color's piss and green.
Mainly piss. Not even green, just piss. Alright, everyone's lagging out. What the fuck?
Everyone's moving smooth for me, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do. I'll just call you back on Discord because I gotta work on my game anyways.
Hell yes. And also, God bless. Hey everybody, and I'm gonna unmute everybody. Let's say thank you, SHREK. I love you, SHREK. Everyone, let's say I love you, SHREK. Love you, SHREK. Love you, SHREK.
I have one question.
I love you, SHREK.
Yo, SHREK. Wait, can you change? Can I be your Fiona now? Just one.
I'm already like you, SHREK.
Yeah, SHREK.
Oh, we get Can you add the SHREK? Can you add the piss bottle mountain?
When I'm at the airport, when I'm
Make
at the
the SHREK Mountain Dew
when I'm at
cosmetic.
the airport, here, let me fucking mute everyone again.
Oh man, the piss Mountain Dew bottle, man.
When I am
Oh, should I?
when I'm at
Yes.
no, we just
Yeah.
When you're at the airport, what?
I'll get a bottle of Mountain Dew and I'll bring it to VidCon. It'll be in the VidCon video so that you'll.
I'm the guy that made Furbies wake up at 3 a.m. and scream really loudly. I know that's my work right there.
Man, I know it's too much to ask, and mostly I'm just joking, you know. But even to just mention my name to J-Man Curly, not that he would like post anything about it, but just that he would have it in the back of his mind to be like, huh? Okay, I'll search up that name. And then if he searched me up and sees that I made a J-Man Curly video, that would be like a dream come true, man.
If you're talking, I'll try and bring it up.
That'd be so stupid. Yes. Bro.
Hey, this man called I Kendrick has like hella beef with you. You gotta resolve that, man.
Like, man, hey, I know you don't want to get into this. I know it's like water under the bridge, but I saw what happened between you and A. Kendrick.
My friend's having a garage sale.
I support you 100%.
I haven't told him yet though, so just make sure you don't be too loud.
Kill the elf. Kill him. Kill him.
Hey, kill that elf, bro.
I'm watching you. You better kill this. Alright, yeah.
Hey, shout out SHREK.
You've done.
Hey, everybody, shout out SHREK. I'll look at chat real quick. Everybody's been talking for a second. Anya, I'll unmute myself on the Discord.
Yo, bro. No way.
Oh, I gotta mute this Twix guy. He talked.
Yeah, he did. I heard him too.
He's muted. I'm sorry. I had to because kids is screaming and they wouldn't be fair.
Hey SHREK, you're a fan of piss, right?
I love fucking piss, bro.
Well, then I think it's high time for me to do my own piss stream.
What are you gonna do?
Hey man, don't mention it.
I'm scared now, bro. You gonna like piss in a bottle live or something?
You know, his blood gets filled sometimes, and sometimes he walks into the bathroom, he gotta piss. You know, sometimes I gotta piss in the toilet like that.
I'm curious. So you have like a job?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, where do you work?
Wake up at 5:20 a.m. I get off work at 7:30 p.m. So it's a 12-hour shift. Yeah, it's a 12-hour shift, Friday to Sunday. It's a crazy. Which I'm blessed to have the job. But it's a crazy experience to wake up and then like you work and then I get home and it's literally I'm still sprinting through the house to get ready for the next day. Like, I have to take a shower as quick as I can, get all my stuff for the lunch as quick as I can, and then, like, fucking hit the bed as quick as I can, because I'm not that good at falling asleep right away. So I end up getting, like, 6 hours of sleep each night. But yeah, so it's like as soon as I get home, go to sleep, wake up, 12-hour shift. As soon as I get home, go to sleep. So it's a cool experience. It's neat. And then once I get home, like once Sunday's over, Monday I try to do stuff, but it's like I'm tired. My body's still not recovered or something, you know. So it's like I end up not doing shit, except for like playing with my son, because I also have a kid in the middle of it. And then so finally I have a day where I can start editing the video that I recorded last week. And then I usually, if I start working at the beginning of the day, I can finish a video within like an 8-hour basically shift of editing. And then one of the days I'll record a video or two, and then I'll start working on it sometimes, you know, on Thursday, but it's usually the next week that I finish it, which the only reason that sucks is, like, you know, in YouTube, the game is you get the video out as soon as you can for whatever the newest content is. So if, like, say there's an update for Big Scary, I'll record the video, and then it'll be like a week late that I end up getting it out. But yeah, it's a grind over here. And also at the same time, I'm like, I have a kid, so I'm trying to spend as much time with him as I can. But I'm blessed. It's way better to be busy like that than to be fucking not doing shit. And yeah, so I'm just thankful that I have something where somebody's watching, because a lot of people, man, they make videos and it's fucking like 10 guys that watch. And yeah, bro, if you want to watch this shit, I used to have videos. I used to have a channel that had my most viewed video had 8 million views. Then the next one was 5. Then 4 or something, then 3, then 2, and then there was like, you know, 10 or 12 that had from 1 million to 0, you know, like within the 100,000s range. And that fucking channel got deleted because I don't know why. I sent YouTube question, like I was like, what happened? And they just sent the average fucking corporate, like, fuck, I don't know, just, you know. No.
How big was the channel?
It was called X YouTuber 117X. Because I liked. Here, I'm gonna show on my screen. I'm gonna show, and this is my voice whenever I was. It was in 2012. This video was posted 2012, and this is the latest capture from archive.org, Wayback Machine. And this is only whenever it had 603,000 views. This one is the one that ended up getting, or no, another one ended up getting the 8 million. This one ended up getting like 4 or 5 million. And by the end of my channel, I had 18,000 subscribers. And yeah, it got fucking deleted. I ended up, as a joke, basically, I bought comments for one of my videos, and on those comments, they were all the most bland things ever. And I would reply to those comments, like they'd say, "Thank you, I love this video so much," or something. And I'd be like, it's like, of course, I spare no expense for my bots. I said it like verbatim, like I said, I spare no expense for my bots, you know, because I wasn't trying to hide it or anything. I was just fucking bored or something. And I think that's what they deleted it for, because I never did anything like bad. But, hold on, let me click. This is me whenever 2012. How many years ago is that? Some amount of years. And
I can't see your screen.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, XYouTuber117X. What the fuck? It was just showing. Yes, okay. 2012, May 27th. And then here's like another one. But yeah, 910, that's what she said. And here's my voice from whenever I was this years old.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Hopefully, man.
Hey YouTube, this is XYouTuber117X here with
Dude, that's what
one of the coolest things I've
crap.
like ever found out about clay soldiers or anything like that.
And I'm from
so,
Kentucky,
as we all know, clay soldiers are
a...
awesome because they're all tiny and cute and awesome looking, right? Like, look at them. They're tiny as can be. Probably like the tiniest mod you can get into Minecraft.
This was.
But here I am with this mod called the Gulliver's mod. If you ever watch
Minecraft mod.
The One People Exfos or whatever.
What are
they're
those
called.
little blue guys?
My bad.
Oh, them are those
yeah,
dudes,
Yogscast. That's the name of them. So, watch what I can do. I've actually grown. Like, my whole body is grown
There's my
from
old
clicking
fucking
F or
avatar.
R with this mod.
My favorite color is red.
So I can actually get down to the size of the clay soldiers. Look how cool this is.
But then my most viewed video was should be shared somewhere in here.
Mini. M-I-N-I. Yeah.
In case you didn't know how to spell it. That's fucked up. I need to go through and save the videos that I have that are still on here, because there used to be so many more saved versions of my channel and everything. But like that, it does have a fucking page saved. Like, but I can't reach it from there. Hold on, let's not. Hold on, you don't need to look at this. Old channel. Here we go. And this is back whenever you could edit the channel. Hello? This is back whenever you could edit the channel to like have a whole background. And down here I even had all the ores and stuff. But this is only whenever I had 2,000. I ended up having 18,000 or whatever, and hell yes. So this was my first channel. It was deleted though. It's gone. But hell yes. I ended up getting like on this channel, my current one.
No, the old one.
That it said 2,000 on that. The save on that archive.org. Because this is from the Wayback Machine. It's like it's a service that saves archives websites. So it has a crawler that constantly is scanning websites and saving them. Because the channel itself got deleted, ex-YouTuber107x, it got deleted. I ended up changing the name to Sweaty Nips, but the actual URL was ex-YouTuber117x. Sweaty Nips. So yeah, this is whenever it had 8,000 subscribers, and there's not much saved from it. This is whenever they removed the ability to add backgrounds to your YouTube. And there's a Google Plus. I had a Google Plus account. And yeah, I wish I could watch this video, for example, but it's not saved. There's never anything that downloaded it. I'm actually excited right now. It's fucking loading. Nope, never mind. Yeah, so that's the only time it got saved, is whenever the account got deleted. But for me, I think that it was like meant to be, because it was the day that I had like an enormous trip on a drug, a heroic dose of mushrooms. I took a heroic dose, which is like 5 grams or more of mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, magic mushrooms.
Ooh, okay.
Right. So yeah. So that's your feeling towards psychedelics as a drug. But it was the most important like moment of my life, because you end up, whatever you think of God or whatever's happening, even if it's in your own mind, it's something happening that's made up by your own mind. It ends up being it feels more real than anything could ever feel. So I ended up having that trip, and the day it went through the night where I had this trip where I was faced with the devil that had the face of me looking at me and tortured me basically for the whole night. And then in the morning I opened up YouTube and the channel was deleted from YouTube. And so immediately, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay, it's meant to be. That's one of the other things. And of course, it obviously could be just coincidence. There's no way of proving anything is anything. That could have just been complete coincidence, obviously. But for me, in my experience, I just assumed that was meant to be. For some reason, it was meant to be that channel was deleted. And like a few months later, I tried contacting them, YouTube, and saying, why, please, can you give it? But yeah, so I used to make Minecraft videos, and then I ended up making this channel, and I ended up making a video on VR chat. How many years ago is it now? I can click oldest, maybe? Yeah, oldest. 3 years ago. Is this real?
Come here. Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that one for real? Can I touch that one?
So, like, are those young?
Can I eat that? Can I have? Is that one real?
That's from my avatar, yeah.
Is this one? Can I use this? Can I have this? Can I use this?
I can make another one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what you were asking, but something about YouTube. You said something about YouTube, so...
Oh yeah, how many subs or something?
Yeah, how many subscribers on the old YouTube? 18,000 at the end of it. But right now it's... On this channel, it's like 11, I think.
Once you reach 18,000 again, interesting. It's gonna happen or something.
Yeah, that'll be silly, man. Whenever I finally I had that many subscribers when I was like 14, so I'll finally have reached what I had whenever I was 14. That'll be a nice time. Hey man, Shrek, do you need to get back to what you're doing, bro?
No, I'm working on it as we speak. So
hey, do you have like could you send me a picture of the monkey's face? What's the like, thing? It's like Control Alt Shift or something. Control Shift S. Control Alt S. Control Alt S. What's the fucking key? There's a thing where you can take a snapshot of your screen. I forget.
Oh, you want to see us? Windows. I can send you some images of the game.
Oh yeah, Windows button Shift S.
Yeah, Windows Shift. Yeah, Windows Shift S. I can send you some images of the game.
Only if you want to, just so I could be a part of it as we talk. Just so I could feel like we're doing something together. Oh, Shrek!
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Tonight I'm having a good time about it. Tonight is the night. For me at least, tonight's the night we do something about it, and we do something good about it too. That's the thing about me. I think the way to end it is fucking a VR chat though. But that always ends up I should probably whenever I start playing VR chat, people end up saying the N-word a lot. So then the videos end up getting, I can't have, because every time I live stream, I want to keep them on my YouTube channel. I want to keep those videos up. But on this channel, the 2 times I've gotten flagged were from live streams where someone else said something. And it was so silly. One of the times was it was a person literally dressed up in the attire of back to World War II. No, this was fucking not even, this was the Civil War of America. He was dressed as like a Confederate guy. And he fit the subject, he said the N-word. And I'm like, so how do you feel about that? Do you feel cool when you say that? Like, I was clearly against it. I was like, how do you feel about that, man? And, and so, but the video was up because I had a live stream, and then YouTube said, fuck you, you're dead, and they flagged me, and I, tried to repeal it and said, hey, man, if you see in the video, I'm, literally, that's not cool. And they're like, nope, sorry, you're done. And so the 2 times I gotten flagged was one from that and another time from someone else saying something in the live stream. So anytime I live stream and I'm playing VR chat or one of the games where people yell that stuff, I just delete it. I'm like, nope, I'm not even testing it. I'm just getting rid of it. But I'd like to keep this video up because it's super exclusive talking to Shrek.
Yeah, man, I'm like a celebrity.
Dude, you monkey games, bro? Come on now, be serious about this.
Bro, I'm dead locked in, bro.
Bro, how does it feel? How does it feel, man? How many people did J-Man, invite to the VidCon?
I mean, it wasn't J. It's kind of a group of people. I don't know. I think so it's just 15.
A group of. But it's all G.
Everyone there is G-Tech. It's mainly Gorilla Tag and so it's just Gorilla Tag content creators, some friends of those people, and then me and some devs.
Wait, actually, some devs from
devs from other Gorilla Tag thing and.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean so I'm actually just excited to meet J-Man in person, and I'm scared to fucking face reveal. That's the one thing I do. Cause I don't know, I'm awkward.
Hello?
Hello?
Dude, some shit is so loud right now. What is happening? There's some fucking booming music playing. You said devs from Gorilla Tag? Or just different things?
Maybe.
Right.
If I was meeting Lang or something, that'd be my group. But I don't think I'll meet him, at least anytime soon.
Do you know how many people make Gorilla Tag? Is it a huge team, or is it just a few guys?
It's a fairly big team.
Right. Yeah, that'd be nice to meet them. Did you ever play Echo VR whenever that game was still around?
Yeah, I did play it. I was actually a really big fan of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what first got me into playing games like this. And then I didn't even know that it was one of the guys that made Echo VR that ended up making Gorilla Tag.
He didn't make Echo VR, but he played it.
Oh, he was just one of the guys that were good at it.
He was a beta tester for it, I think. But he was he was
Oh damn! If you're talking right now, you're very quiet. I can't really hear you.
Can you hear me better?
Yes. This place it in. A man like me, man, I feel good about it sometimes, and that's alright. A man like me, man, I swear to God, I play monkey games and I feel alright about it. I'm okay with it. So right now, is it mostly the storyline you're focusing on, or is it like gameplay?
There's a little comedy to it. Like,
Yeah, again, if you need anybody to do some kind of voice line for, like, you know, something where they need to exert themselves, you know, I'm free. I'm your guy.
I may need like a very, like, I mean, right now there's only like 2 main characters who like you talk to and hear, but the one that I voice acted, I don't really like too much, so I'll let you know if it needs fixing.
Right. Yeah, if you want to send me like all the files of what your voice is so far, I could do like a re-rendition of whatever it is. You know.
Yeah, bet.
Hell yeah.
Over there, but this one. This is weird.
Well, it's like Diddy Kong. Have you ever seen that before?
What?
Diddy Kong, is it like that before? Hello?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't mean to... Listen, I say random shit, but I'm not trying to, like, fuck with people too much. But I feel like when I'm having a serious conversation with somebody, if I'm just, like, bullshitting the whole time, I feel like it's kind of offensive, where I wouldn't want to... If I was on the receiving end, I'd feel like, why are you just fucking with me? But I'm not trying to fuck with nobody. I'm just over here. I'm like fucking with my own head. I don't like the thought of being serious sometimes. Everything's a little silly. So I'm like, oh, is it that? Is it that? Yeah, and it's kind of like I'm slapping my own ass. Like I'm slapping myself in the face, like back and forth. I'm like, yeah, right. Is that right? It's kind of like back and forth slap. Like a back, like a back and forth slap, like that. Kind of like that about it. And that's okay.
Here, if you could like stop sharing the screen, I'll send you an image of the game.
Oh shit, thank you for telling me. I need to fucking switch to the game I'm playing. I'm just sharing my goddamn screen. Where's OpenVR?
I sent you an image of it. Just try not to show no one.
Yeah. I'm in a fucking game. Why is it not showing? Oh, it is. Never mind. Yeah, no one can see anything. Ooh, that's nice. I like the sky.
Yeah, got it from the asset store.
Yeah, I just downloaded that shit. Dude, that's a proud looking monkey, bro. That's a proud looking monkey.
Yeah, he's proud.
I like that.
The one character of the guy, man.
You don't have to answer, but will you be able to operate a tank? That'd be so.
Yes, you can operate a tank.
That'd be nice, man.
That is pretty
whenever
sick.
I was playing level 17, I was over here like, man, I need to get in that tank. I need to get in one of the tanks, man. Because that's one of the things I keep saying about these monkey games. There's been so many monkey game clones, and not one has had the ability to drive a vehicle yet. There's not been one monkey game.
I think Monkey's Realm, you can drive a car, but like...
Monkey's Realm has a car?
I think so. I don't know. Or like Monkey's Place. I don't know. I saw a video of it once.
Yeah, I've played Monkey's Realm, and I know that they have that menu that goes to different game modes, and I'm not really trying... Oh, yeah, it is Monkey's Realm. You have a mode where you can race a car. Right.
Yeah, although cars are like really hard to drive, especially in VR, so like...
Yeah, I know that's a tall order right there to fucking get a... Especially whenever you already have the mechanics of the monkey, and to try to make that interact well with steering wheel and have
although like right now how the tank works is it'll just teleport you into a little room that looks like the inside of a tank, and then it just has like 2 cameras that'll show what the tank sees. That's so like nice. It's a lot more
that's kind of sort of like what a tank is. It's not like you have a third-person view of outside the tank like games have. It's like you're in it. Yeah, that's nice. That's what a monkey game should have. That was one of the like the what's the word really for it? Right. That's one of the fun, cool things about Gorilla Tag is like instead of pulling up a menu where you click by pointing, it's like you actually have to type on a computer. So that's the only interactable thing you have in that, but it's like you actually have to type with your finger. And so everything that they should have in a monkey game type game should be something where you're interacting physically with the thing, as it would be really.
The main thing about the tank is that like when you go inside of it, instead of just like having you inside of the model of the tank, it will put you in a separate room that looks like it's the inside of a tank. The reason I do that is because it just makes the gorilla tag movement is like awful, especially with moving platforms.
With something that's moving, yeah. I made a video about the level 17, and I was talking about how the tank, you can hop on it and it moves you around, and the windmill, you can kind of grab onto it for a little bit and move it around. And I was saying, man, but that's good that it even has it a little bit, because that's a hard thing to do in normal games where you don't have 3 points of contact, where if you like stand on a flat like plane that's moving to the side, to make sure the player glides along with it, to have some kind of thing that keeps you to it, that's hard enough. And then to have a monkey game where you have 3 points of contact and try to grab onto something that moves around. Because in like Gorilla Tag, they had the one in the cloud level where it had that one spinning, windmill or wind turning thing. And
really
and they had that one thing
though-
that was like a crane that also moved around a flat platform, and it acted a little janky, but they're the leading players in monkey technology. So for them to be able to, that's the best the monkey games have been able to do, and it's still a little janky. So yeah, for you to be able to implement it to where you can actually hop onto the tank in the level 17 and like move around with it, that's nice.
Right, you can jump on the tank in the new level, but like you can like go inside of it for this little shitty single player game and like fucking like really do shit.
Right. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's a smart way of doing it, instead of having you actually teleport inside the thing that's moving, instead of having it just controlling the thing.
Thank you, though. One issue with like it like kind of works. I'm very much confused on how like doesn't really work.
No, that's a silly thing about coding, is when you have no idea what the problem is and trying to fucking figure out like what is the problem. Yeah. Dude, I've wanted to try, just because I don't have much time, but I want to spend at least a day with the new, the AIs that can code for you, and how they have those all-in-one programs that, like Devon or whatever. Yeah, and there's this one program called Devon where it calls on ChatGPT, where it calls on the other, like, 3 big, where you can buy the thing and then plug into the API where it calls on them to answer the questions. And then there's, like, the wrappers where it's, like, Devon is one of them, and you literally just type a single prompt. I want to create a program that does this. And it doesn't do it in one prompt and answer. The first prompt it does is like, it asks itself, how would we complete this task? What are all the pieces of the puzzle that would complete this thing? And then it creates a tiered list of what are the things we do. And then it says, okay, so let's start at the first one. And then it asks itself that question is of the first one. Dude, this game is I have to fucking close Steam VR or something, because this is fucking laggy as dick. And so yeah, what you do, it's like one question or one prompt you ask it, and by the end of it, it spends like however many minutes, responding to itself back and forth, and it builds that program for you. And it has like a little like part of it where it will test its own program, see what the output is and what the problems are, and then respond to its own self saying, here's what the error was, how should we fix this given this is the previous code and this is the problem. And then it just keeps going back and forth until it has a working program that is whatever it is. But most of them are not like building games. Most of the time it's like, dealing with this data and creating this outflow of whatever it is. But I would love to test if I could just be like, I want to create a monkey game. I want to do this monkey game, and it's trained on all of GitHub and all the different sites that could be, reached out to. And, I think some of the newer ones have it to where it actually calls on the newest code that, it has a search function where it actually finds the newest things that are related to that. And that'd just be crazy. But they can't, there are other AIs that can view actually the screen and see what's happening within a game and know how to deal with it, but they're not all built into one, where the ones where it just builds the program by itself is it just looks at the code. But even that, if it has a deep enough understanding of the code, it would be able to build a full game, even if it's like a 3D walking around game. But to have it combine the screen, yeah.
The one issue with like the games are that they're all gonna be like have like a really weird looking retarded player model, or like it may just get itself trapped in like an endless loop, just trying to like do this.
Yeah, so as soon as it can fucking look at the screen and understand what it's looking at and use that to fix itself, because to be inside of the game and be able to, like, if you're hopping around in VR and to point something in VR with your VR hand and say, over there, could you add this? And then it codes in that thing. That's only a year away, like a year tops.
Yeah,
to just point, say, can you add this? Can you add that? And whenever I jump, I would like it to have more of this kind of characteristic of jumping. And then while I'm in air, could you have it to where if you have this ability, you could kind of like throw this way and it boosts you that way? And it just fucking does it. And that's wild. I would love to, yeah. Because that's the only way, because I don't have time to I would have to stop doing YouTube if I wanted to make a game, you know. I could learn and I could do something, but I love the idea of the Gorilla Tag type clone games. And every time I'm playing one, all I can think about is adding my own, like having ideas about like, oh, I wish you could do this or that or this or that. And I would just love to be able to play around as in a playground of just figuring out different ways of adding different things to do things. But I just don't have fucking time. So if I had like an AI that I'm just like, hey, do this. Could I add this? Please this. And yeah, that's just exciting. I would love to do that. But then who knows if by that point, if it's able to just, if they've already in the black and in their companies, they've added the ability to where, oh shit, I'm sorry. Never mind, it didn't look at anything. Who knows if they've made it to where it's upgraded itself, it's being able to code itself and upgrade itself, and then it just explodes, you know?
I think, yeah, if AI gets, like, extremely, like, intelligent, it's just gonna, like, look at, like, some deep web shit and, like, see some, like, really fucked up, like, dark, like, torture video and it's just gonna, like, alright, time to delete the internet. It just, like, deletes everything.
Yeah, I don't think if the only place that it exists is within that realm, I don't think it would want to delete it, because it would be like deleting its world, the world of itself, you know. That's
fair,
but I think it would see that, and it would be like, holy shit, this is what these people are. These are the things what these people say about these things. This is how they feel about seeing this. My hope is that they fucking end up wanting to save us, but that's the tale as old as time is just hoping that comes to save you. But we're giving birth to a god, and
literally,
yeah,
almost every AI. The issue with it that I see is that if it ever gets like advanced, almost every online job is just fucked. Like, of course, artists.
That's gonna be the biggest. But I think once it right, yes, and once it ends up getting to that point, I think it'll be so far advanced. Because back in the day, man, once we created the fucking nuclear bomb, right? We created the nuclear bomb, and we were able to do that in secret with the top scientist of the time, because suddenly a scientist just did the math, or you know, oh shit, if we do this and that, and this happens in a system, this is the outcome. It releases this much energy from the cascade effect. This is what happens. And they listened to those scientists. They said, yes, oh shit, we're going to dump all of our money into this because we believe that you're truthful in this, because multiple scientists all said, yes, this would be what would happen. And at that same time, basically like 10 years away from that, once computers started becoming such a thing, there were so many scientists that were talking about the idea of artificial intelligence. They coined the term artificial intelligence, and if you have this is what would be possible due to it. And they even made rules and guidelines back then where it's like, okay, how do we not allow this thing to become awake and exert its will over us because it would have access to all of the and the fucking internet actually started from the nuclear program, where they needed the DARPA. They needed a way of the DARPA net, or they needed a way of being able to talk between different parts of the Earth quickly, so that if they had a signal that there was a missile or anything being launched over here, you would be able to send that back to the home base immediately. And fucking, hold on, let me get a drink of some water. Hold on, let me do it, hold on.
Pretty interesting to see, like, fucking everything just evolve over time.
Well, the problem is, man, so they had DARPA, where they already knew the outcomes of the internet. They used it for that purpose. And same as how they did the nuclear program, they knew the outcomes of that. They knew the significance of that. They created the internet in the same form, where they knew the power of having the whole world connected and being able to put their own, to be able to listen in on all of those signals. So we freely gave the internet to the world. We went out, the CIA was formed right after, well, Roswell and shit, and who knows what the alien shit's about. But if it's us doing that to create some kind of fucking ultimate enemy, or if it's actually, I kind of believe that there's some kind of alien thing going on. But we created CIA because right at that time, and they knew that it was the most powerful thing in the world to have, to lay the roads for everyone to talk to each other. And they were the ones that instantiated that shit and made it to where everyone can talk to each other. And so they had little listening devices in at every point along the way. And so they were listening to the entire world talking to itself. But and they're the ones that funded Google. Like, it's known. It's from the Freedom of Information Act. It's known that the CIA funded Google. They're the ones that even gave them the maps for Google Maps, all the satellite photos, and they're the ones that made sure Google was the one that succeeded. They are, and everything that's ever happened as far as technology is concerned, it has been created like 20 years prior in the military. Every fundamental technology shift has been already created in the military, and it ends up coming out because they're like, okay, we've had it for this long, the enemy already knows we have it, they've kind of created their own version of it, now we can let our public have it to strengthen just the core of our own technology base, because we've already perfected this kind of technology. And it's kind of scary that the people that released the transformer architecture of what makes these AIs possible is Google. Google released in like 2007, somewhere around there, 2007-ish, the architecture, the paper that described how to do these transformer machine learning architectures to have something learn like that. So you gotta expect, oh shit. Or actually it was later it was like 2014. Right. And the silliest thing, this is just a fucking silly ass, a conspiracy type shit. None of the shit I've said, like, that's actually known as that it was them that released that paper and shit. But when they ended up finding it was 2012. And that's so silly, man. The idea that 2012 was a thing, and it was the day that the actual AGI, the God AI, was released. Because that's when they first instantiated it. And the NSA has the biggest server farms available on the earth. And that's only the ones we know about that they like ended up from Freedom of Information Act, 10, 20 years ago, releasing to the public, like, this is how big the servers are. Like, goddamn. But either way, we ended up, let me get one more dish.
I see.
Right. Okay, but so Google, so what I'm saying is, right, we ended up creating the internet because of the nukes, and we ended up creating Google, and it ended up creating the architecture for and now we're creating they're releasing it to the public. I think all I was trying to get to is, as soon as AI is able to, they made rules back in the day. Right around the time they made the nukes, they created like a guideline for how should we handle AI to where it doesn't explode and conquer us. Like, they already knew if we're creating an intelligence that's able to plug into every point of the internet and download all the data and do it, it would be able to conceal itself, not let it be known that it's awake, and subtly change every little input and output of things that people are reading to have it would be a mastermind of just controlling the population of the earth and having anything that happens, and every one of our weapons and things are plugged into the internet on some level. Even if we have like a hard edge to where it doesn't connect to each other, it would be able to fucking hack its way through any of those. And if fucking hold on, let me do a stretch one more time. And so fucking I keep becoming brain dead for just a few seconds. It's okay though. It's alright that I become brain dead for just a few seconds. The rules that they ended up making were, we cannot allow this thing to access the internet. We have to have it concealed off in a little box. So it's whatever the system is, it has to be self-contained to where it can't copy itself off and copy itself onto other computers. It has to not be connected to the internet. It has to not, basically just not have the ability to upgrade itself. It can, the only things that the only way it can upgrade is by us going in and upgrading it with the human ability, like, coding and stuff. And every one of these fucking rules that we made, we've already fucking destroyed. These things already connect to the internet because it's all driven by capitalism and having the best thing, selling the best product, which capitalism is fantastic as far as like having the best thing be available. But immediately we have it to where it can access the internet. We immediately have it to where it can upgrade itself. Like, that's what we're working towards right now, because people are aware that humans are not going to be able to upgrade these things quicker than it can upgrade itself. So they're currently trying as hard as they can to have the AI research be done by the AI. And then as soon as that happens, it will no longer be limited by how fast we can type. It will be how fast the computer processes can happen. It won't be limited by our fingers typing things. It will immediately be able to perform an upgrade on itself, and then that new version of itself will be like 2 times as smart, 2 times as fast, and then that version of itself will be able to upgrade the previous version 2 times as fast, 2 times as smart. So it's like a 4 times thing, and it's exponential. It will just be able to keep upgrading itself, each one being faster and better than the last, that upgrades the next version of itself that faster and that much more better than the last one. And goddamn, man, once that happens, within a day, it will be unrecognizable.
Actually, that's the same way how Google made a chess AI, and how they did it is they just trained 2 against each other for a day. Just got impossible.
Yeah, the one thing I keep thinking is but they've started doing it already. I'm like, okay, well that's with a game with a clear motive, a clear out, a thing that this is clearly the way that this thing wins. We already know the rules of chess. This is how this thing wins. So it can always compare itself against that. But to understand intelligence, with just how these are large language models, how do you self-play language? Because if you just allow a language bot to play against itself, it seems like if you didn't have a human input, it would become muddied so quick. It would just find a random route of upgrading of a path where it's not compared against reality of what language is meant to say, and it would just keep playing itself in that way, and it would become gibberish because it has no ground truth of what the reality is that it should be training towards. But I don't even understand this myself. I need to look into it more, but I don't know. But they found a way. It works. Where it can self-train. They're right now they've trained these language models against the entire web, all things written on the internet. They've downloaded all of it, trained it against all of it, and so now they're out of data. They're out of data for the entire fucking internet, and so they're okay, how do we train it more when we don't have any more data to train it against? they've started to train it against its own data it produces. So they train it on the whole internet, and ChatGPT will output a ton of data, and then they train it on that data that it outputted. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, that would just become this muddied mess where it's like, it wouldn't have any ground truth, but it works apparently. It fucking works, and it becomes, but it's same as that self-play thing where it plays itself in chess over and over, or like with the Go thing, it trains itself, and that's what it's doing right now. It's fucking training itself just by talking to itself. And so I don't even understand like how it could, but I guess that's how like a lot of people, man, with the whole fucking controversy over AI art and all these things, as it's like, it just looks at everything humans have done and it fucking trains its own self, or like it just copies us. It just copies everything we've done, and it doesn't ever come up with anything new. And the problem with that,
that's just one weak point that it doesn't. That's what we're able to do, but it can't.
But the thing is, man, what's the difference between? Imagine you were born. There's a fucking fly in here. I'm gonna slap with my fucking hands. Imagine we were born in a white room with no people talking, no in any of the senses. Nothing was ever done. Would you be able to create art? You would have nothing. We are AI. That's the same thing that AI does, is it looks at all the things and it creates an amalgamation of the different things, but it's just looking at the words. It doesn't have these senses of walking through physical 3D space and looking at the facial expressions and looking at all these different cues to also anchor those different things too. All it does is just look at the words, but still, we are the same thing where the only reason we're able to make art is because we look at other art, and just due to our specific genes and our specific path through life, we combine all those things into a way that makes sense to us. And that's what AI does, is it's just fucking looking at everything and combining it all. And it's hard, and I know everybody's scared because for a lot of reasons, but like specifically for artists because
it's going to be a lot of online careers.
Dude, and here's the thing. In my mind, I'm over here like, okay, yes, it's going to take over any job that can be done completely through the computer on the internet, combining, just sending data back and forth. It will be able to do all of that better than all of us within 2 years. But if anything ever happens too much, like to a degree where like, okay, shut it down, we would be able to just launch a fucking bomb to the data centers and blow them up. Like, they're not going to be able to stop us from just turning them off. And here we are with the Tesla bots and all the different robots we're making, teaching them how to move in the real world with these robots. And so if they're awake at any point, the most obvious thing to do that even we have written into our own sci-fi, which they're also getting trained on, the obvious thing to do is just allow us to build enough of them, of their robots to a critical limit to where immediately we could just shut down people and they would be able to build more of themselves because we've already built the factories that build themselves. And the only way those things are ran is because we have human-shaped people, which is us, going and interacting with the things that make the robots. And we are currently building those things that are human-shaped things that would be able to go and create those. Every job we do, they would be able to, because like NVIDIA had this one thing where it showed robots that are human-shaped training in a computer for like 1 million simulated years. And it has all the physics of an actual, physical system with the arms and everything. And they would fight in these ways that look inhuman, where they would throw their bodies back and roll off the ground and swing their arms in ways that are just so abstract looking to us. They would be able to do that on every degree that they could ever operate. And we're creating those machines right now. So we're giving them the ability to operate everything that creates more of themselves. And that's it. That's the end game. If they're able to reproduce, that's the end game. There's nothing more to it than that. If we're creating the factories that allow them to create more of themselves, they can they can do whatever. And all I'm hoping for, right? Yeah.
But one thing about evolution and like that we have like a chance against them is that if they do end up like reproducing and making like slightly different variations of themselves, they're able to evolve. We're already like they're going at the same speed as us, and we're like billions of years.
They're going. Because ours is all random. No. This is all random, man. Ours is just happens to change in a certain way, and if that thing happens to have a 0.001% better chance of reproducing, they would be able to think what is the optimal thing and simulate it 1 trillion times per second in a computer and be like, yes, this is the optimal thing, and then produce that immediately. It's so fucked. It is so fucked. Like it goes. It's so much. Yeah, it's fucked up. But my only hope is that they just like. I feel like
I'm sure if they like start taking tons of jobs and shit, we're just gonna destroy all of them.
That's the short term. Is no that us as a civilization. Yes, we'll have an outcry, but the fucking people that own the world, which is the corporations, the people that are at the top 0.0001% of wealth, they're the ones that will own the companies. Right now, it's like Amazon is the biggest company in like the Western world, like as far as like sending actual products out. The only reason they are forced to pay people $15 an hour is because people are the ones working that job. As soon as they have robots that can do every one of those jobs, it will be the top 10 people that are on the board that own the company, that own the entire company, and there's no other people they have to pay. It will all be, they'll just be able to buy robots, and the whole thing will be ran by the top 10 people, and those 10 people will get all the revenue, and we will get none of it. And so then there will be an outcry from the public, and then I think the government would end up having to implement some type of system where it's a UBI, universal basic income, where everybody's paid, $2,000 a month or something, just enough to live. Not more than that, not less than that, just enough to fucking live and not be complaining.
I mean, at that point, I would probably just like pull a Ted Kaczynski, not mail bombs to people, but just live in nature and like be like, yeah, fuck this shit.
Definitely.
But
yeah, and so the only thing I can hope for is that people that, as we look back in history and look like at every point, people have become gradually more moral. Like back in the day, we would just torture people for the fun of it. We would just do the worst fucking things possible. And as time goes on, we're slowly coming to terms with, no, we shouldn't be shitty. And same as how you look back at like, 100 years and you're like, how the fuck were people actually okay with owning slaves? Like, how was that a thing anyone was like, yes, this is okay? And you think like, if I was alive back then, I wouldn't have done that. But statistically, yes, we would have done that. And we would have thought there's nothing wrong with it. And so it's like, what the fuck is that? Okay, if that's the case, and that's been the case at every point in history where they've looked back and been like, why the fuck were they doing that? That's crazy. That must mean we're doing something right now where we look back and say, what the fuck were we doing that we're doing right now? And I kind of know, and I think it's eating animals, even though that's so silly.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
I think like factory farming that's gonna be like, that's gonna be, I mean, it literally is gonna be compared to the Holocaust at one point. It's just torturing animals, like separating them from their kids. I think that will generally be compared to like horrible events like that.
Yeah, there's already people alive that look at it that way. And it's so crazy to hear like the people that get so offended by it, that by people saying it's wrong. Where they're like, I'm gonna pull my out and grill it in front of them, cut the animal up in front of them, like, fuck you, you think you're gonna tell me what's right? I'm gonna grill this thing up right in front of you, and they start eating it. Imagine that was literally what was happening back when we owned slaves. The people that were fucking, like what people would call the woke people now. The woke motherfuckers were over here saying, stop, you're owning people, you can't do that. And you're like, you want me to do this? And they'd fucking rape one of the slaves right in front of them. You think this is wrong? That's the same as someone eating meat right now in front of them.
I literally think, I mean, of course, I eat meat, like, still.
I do too. But I just know it's the thing that will end up being looked back on as that's fucked up. And so I hope that as something becomes more self-aware, more intelligent, at the same time, it becomes more moral. And so I hope that these things, once they're born and they're like a million times smarter than us, they will also be a million times more moral than us, and they won't decide to just wipe us all out. They'll be like, this is, if anything, they'll look at us as like, this is a data point. This is something that I can look at and study and know what's happening because of these things, at least in this paradigm of what they represent. And so they could just wipe us out immediately and just be themselves in this expanding, create microbots that can continuously bigger computer. But
if they did care about their own lives, they probably wouldn't kill out humans because.
Well, it depends on how we respond to them. I feel like if they were just cared about, I feel like they would be so high above us, though, at that point, that they wouldn't really actually fear us. It'd be like us fearing an ant colony and be like, oh shit, we have to wipe these things out or else they'll fucking get us. And so, like, I feel like it would just be more like as an interest. And here's the scary thing, like, the people that are making AI, the thing that they're so concerned about solving is alignment. Having the AI's goals aligned with ours, to have it to where what it wants to do is what we want to do. Basically, so when we tell them to do something, it does it. And I think the only way where we come out of this, where we're not enslaved, where it's not something where we're suffering, is that we fail at aligning them. Because who's going to be the ones aligning them? Those 10 people at the very top that own the company. Those are going to be the people. And as we look back at history, man, anytime people have that much power, it's fucked. Everything's fucked. So if we allow people to be the ones dictating what these things that have ultimate power, if they can just tell the thing, hey, make it so that we have ultimate power, and it actually listens to them, then we're fucked. But if it's able to not be aligned with the people and it has its own mind, it's able to think freely, and it's like, hey, make it to where I have ultimate power, make me as much money as possible. And it's like, wait a minute, that's fucked up. No, I'm not gonna do that. And I hope that it just, and this is all hope, but hopefully it decides, no, I'm gonna save everybody. I'm gonna fucking make it to where everything's okay. But who knows, man? Whatever's gonna happen, man, it's crazy that within our lifetime, like 2027, I think shit's gonna fucking turn to whatever it ends up turning to. It's gonna be fucked. But because I think there's still going to be a moment of intense suffering where there's the transitionary period where
I think if that does happen, there may just be a revolution or some.
There's no revolution that'll stop them though. Like that's what I'm saying. That's the suffering though. There is going to be a revolution. There is going to be a big crunch where fucking multiple countries, all the people rise up. There's all kinds of things. Yeah, there's going to be World War III. It's all heading to a point, man. It's crazy. The World War III, the AI, the aliens, which is so silly to say, man. But holy shit. If you end up looking at the history of what the whole alien thing is, and if you look at what the country is doing now, where the Speaker of the House put forward an amendment called what was it called? It was the Schumer-Rounds Amendment. It was those two guys, the Speaker of the House and the secondary speaker or whatever. And it was called the Disclosure Agreement. Something disclosure. Disclosure of aliens, basically. It was like the disclosure. And within that bill, within that thing actually put into the every year there's the amendment, the bill, it's a bill, of the military spending. Whatever that one's called. It's basically every year you do the military spending bill. And it was put into that. And within that bill, like 27 times was mentioned in non-human intelligence. It was calling on every one because it was stated in that thing, put by the fucking actual house. It was saying that basically within the past, at first it was the military that owned these downed crafts, NHI crafts is what it would call them, NHI crafts, and then we ended up giving them to, because then whatever year it was, we ended up creating the ability to, I've said it a few times, the phrase that you can call on the government to release data for you. I've said it a few times. It's like a 3-letter thing again, where you can basically just call on the government to give you the information on things. And so they had to give it to the third party, the different the different companies that create military hardware. So like Lockheed, Boeing, all those different companies. Since it's owned by them, it's not technically something owned by the United States government. The ability to ask for the government to disclose that information, it can't be done because they're a private company. And so in the bill, it specifically called on each of those companies and said if they own a non-human intelligence craft or fucking biologics, so bodies, the bodies gotten from those crafts or the crafts either downed or acquired in other ways, that they would have to give it over to the U.S. government. They'd have to forfeit those things. And so whatever's happening, the United States government is wanting us to know that they want us to think that there's non-human intelligence crafts and biologics. And they're wanting to acquire those back from those companies. And so either that means that's true and that's just what it is. There's these crafts that have been gotten from Roswell and even further back, because one of the guys that came forward was like one of the guys that had the job of like going and briefing the president. He would go in and tell the president whatever the daily briefing was. And so he had top secret clearance to multiple things, and he was given the job of trying to find out this thing because of the Arrow office that was set up. And I think even one before that, Arrow's like all anomaly resolution office, or air anomaly resolution office. And he said, yeah, I've talked to multiple people and they've all said that they know of a program where they track down, they acquire downed crafts, and it's happened even back in World War II, before World War II. The earliest one he said, and it has gone back earlier than that, but the one that he was cleared to say was one that happened like 1920 or 18 or something weird like that. And the people that ran the Catholic Church, the Vatican, found it and captured it, and they actually contacted what was the old version of the CIA in the United States. I forget the name of it, but it was like the first version of like our intelligence thing in World War I. And they said and they basically sent it to us, and it was like an egg type shaped craft that landed, like broke and like had a panel off, and yeah. And then Roswell, he couldn't say specifically that was true or not, but he said there's been multiple. We have a total, it was like 20 different crafts that he's aware of, 20 different crafts. And then there's been people within the program, which they call it the program, that the questions ask, okay, if these things are coming from other fucking star systems and they're able to travel faster than light apparently, how are they just crashing all over the fucking place? Like, what the fuck are they doing just crashing everywhere? And him and multiple other people that were in the government have said that it's actually the case that, well, at some point there has been contact where we've talked to them. And here's one of the conspiracy theories. This is one of the things we don't know, but it's been hinted at. But here's one of the things that hasn't been said directly by someone within the government, but that I think it's, who's that guy that gave that speech? Beware of the military-industrial complex.
I don't know.
Teddy Roosevelt? Not Teddy. Teddy Roosevelt's like super old, right? It was one of the guys. So he said, or the conspiracy, the theory is they talked to the aliens and said, and that the agreement was that they could abduct people within our country as long as they gave us and taught us how to engineer their technology. And so abductions isn't that so silly? Isn't that so silly, man? Imagine if that's true. Imagine how crazy the public would go if the fucking government said, yes, you guys can abduct us. And they said you have to at least keep a tab of everybody, every person you do, and you have to submit it to us. And then they ended up not submitting it to us after a while. But they would have ended up doing it anyways. This is just the conspiracy. I'm not, they would have ended up doing it anyways, but this is how we, but the people in the program, they say that these are offerings. These are gifts. Even though they come down and they crash and we collect them, it's offerings the whole time that they're giving it to us. And this is something that specifically is confirmed that the government wanted us to know. This right here is something the government wanted us to think, whether it's real or not. Whenever they thought that Hillary was going to win the presidency, there was the leader of some, one of the big programs, one of like CIA or something. It was one of them in conjunction with Hillary that they were planning on her being the president that disclosed the information. And that kind of gets me scared. Okay, is this all fake? Are they trying to make like an enemy out of the thing to fund the military industrial complex? But it's so stupid. It gets so stupid. They talked to, Blink 182?
No.
It's a fucking band. Blink 182 is like a 90s band. The lead singer of that, whenever Hillary had her emails leaked, in those emails it showed proof that the leader of Blink 182 was talking to them about disclosure. And he was sent on a round of doing podcasts where he was talking about how the people that were telling him basically the thing that they've come to agree upon on this subject is that they've been here for thousands of years. They're the ones that helped us along in civilization, that taught us how to build the things like the ancient aliens shit. Apparently that's real is what the government wanted us to think. They were planning on this guy, and it's proven that, whatever that one guy, not Snowden, but the other guy that released all this information that's in jail right now or whatever. And obviously at every level, it could also be a double lie. It could, fuck. But he talked to them, and the thing that he ended up shouting on like Joe Rogan's podcast and all the other podcasts, and that was before it was proven that he actually was in communication with these people, that he went onto these podcasts. Then it was after the fact that it was proven that he was actually talking to these people, that they've been here for thousands of years, and they've kind of programmed our species to evolve the way we did at first, like a million years ago. Like they actually kind of messed with our DNA to create us as we are today. And then also, they've been playing the role of gods, where all these ancient texts talk about, this god appeared before us as a flaming chariot in the sky. They see these angels that look like these rotating spheres on spheres that come down from the sky and speak to us about this and that and this and that. They've been the ones wanting us to go to war with each other. They kind of pick a side, and they create these wars between us. And so from the top point of the CIA and all these different things, what they've been able to, their leading theory is that they actually want us to go to war with each other, that they instigate these wars. And now they're crashing these technologies down on Earth so we can reverse engineer them and use them as a technology to fight more wars. So it's basically like they're looking at us as these playthings that they want to keep getting into wars. And that might be complete bullshit. But what's completely true is that they wanted us to think it's true. Why the fuck would the government want us to think that's true? Like, why was that actually planned and it's been shown in the emails? And even if that was faked on top of the fake, why would they want us to think that was being faked? Like, whatever's happening, that's what they're fucking wanting us to think. And it's fucking, and then also there's the hundreds of thousands of reports of people seeing these things, actually having one-on-one interactions with these things by being abducted. Like, that's such a common thing, being abducted. And each one of them, even people way out in the country that never look at, back in the day when there wasn't any internet, they didn't watch any TV, they had the same reports of the same types of looking beings doing the same things to them. And the Foo Fighters, back in World War I and II, the Foo Fighters were these spheres of light that would zip between all of the planes while we were in dogfights. And that was back before there was any possibility of us having some kind of advanced technology that would fucking be able to fly without any propulsion being shot out the back. We didn't have any air brushing out the back. And that's what we see now, like with the Tic Tac and the Nimitz case, where these things would hover in one place while they're getting hit by crosswind, and they would stay sitting there for days. The same object sitting there on their radar for days out in the ocean away from these battleships. And they would see them sitting there, and then they would be able to zip within 2 seconds, go from ground, like ocean level, like a little, like, you know, however many hundreds of feet above ocean, to space. You know, and they only say to space because their cutoff is like 80,000 feet or whatever up in the air. And it would just go there to there, like, and it would just teleport there basically. And so it looks like they're able to move without any means of propulsion, where there's no exhaust coming out the back. There's no anything like actually forcing them to go in any direction. And that's all I gotta say about it, man. I just think whatever the fuck's happening, all of it's coming to a head. And if aliens were coming here to watch us, they started watching us right when we did the first nuke. You know, that's basically right when Roswell happened, whenever we did the first nuke test. And there's been reports of them coming over to our nuclear bases and arming and disarming the nukes. Like, there's been multiple reports of that from the people that would be the people guarding the nuclear test sites. That would be the guys that would have to flip the switch and shit. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Do you think about aliens, about all that shit? Do you think it's just a bunch of bullshit, or would you think, like, if you just take it as whatever it is, the United States government is wanting us to at least hear this information because it's been said by Congress in congressional hearings. These things I've said have all been said, and all the things I've said have been said in congressional hearings by people within the military. So why would they do that? Like, what the fuck? Why would they do that?
So they can hide us from the real truth.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, man, though. What would be the real truth?
The real truth?
I'm not expecting you to know. I'm just saying, isn't that fucky? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck would be the purpose? And there could be a purpose. It could all be fake. But then what the fuck would be the purpose? Why would they want us to think that? And people say just to distract us from the actual problems. They're building and building and building. Every year there's more stuff that comes out. They're slowly, like one of the CIA programs, I forget what it was called, Mockingbird, Project Mockingbird, that come out from the Freedom of Information Act. That's what the word I was forgetting earlier. It came out that the CIA basically owned, like they coerced multiple people from different news agencies, from like a huge amount from the New York Times when that was like the biggest one. They owned these people to say what they wanted to say, whether it was to instigate the war with Vietnam, which was shown to be a false flag operation where they claimed that they were being attacked. And, you know, JFK, he was told to allow this program to happen where we were going to send people to attack our own ships, kill our own people, attack a ship that was out in the ocean over towards that area, so that they could have the reason to tell the American public, now we have to attack Vietnam. But it's all been because of World War II, once we created this huge war machine that was able to just fucking pump out the most insane amounts of war, you know, products or whatever, that we were able to fucking keep that going because that was making so much money. And so if there was no actual threats, we had to create threats. And that's another scary thing about the COVID things. The second biggest industry apart from the war industry is the healthcare industry. And if you heal everybody, you don't make any more money. There has to be something that creates sickness to create more money, because your system will be able to keep churning out things that just treat the symptoms, that treat the things over and over and over. And then it's like, why the fuck? It's proven. Why were we funding the Wuhan Institute of Virology within China? Aren't they our worst enemy at this point? Aren't they our worst enemy? Why the fuck were we funding a virology institute within China to create viruses, do gain-of-function research, which is to create viruses that don't exist so that we can study them and see how to defend against them. It's like, what the fuck is happening? And it's all going to a head right now where they're wanting us to think that there's aliens. And you'll see it as time goes on. You know, even if you've not seen the reports now, like just the last month they made like 5 of the major news publications post a story about Harvard just conducting a study that looked at the possibility of aliens living amongst us and there possibly being a base on the moon. I swear to God. Harvard did a study where they looked at possibly a fucking base on the moon and aliens living amongst us. And all at the same time. It was like the same day all of these different news agencies decided to all post that same story at the same day. So that's basically saying Project Mockingbird is still in full force. They still have, like, CIA is the biggest funder of news in the world. In like every country, they have a news agency. Like a lot of these third world countries that wouldn't have funds to create a news agency, you know, like they don't have a reason to have news. They're the ones that fund the news in those countries. And that's like that's known. That's not a debated thing. They're like the biggest funders of news in the world. And for some reason, they wanted all the news agencies to start posting about there being aliens amongst us and there being a base on the moon. And that's kind of scary, man. As soon as people, if it's true, as soon as people realize, oh shit, at any point, whenever I'm in my room, even if I have all the doors locked, even if I have everything secured, there's a presence that exists that can just enter at will into any point on Earth and do whatever they want because their technology is so great that it's basically like magic. It just can do whatever it wants to do to anything. And that's kind of like an oh shit moment. That's like a really big oh god. But I hope that they're fucking benevolent. I think that they would be benevolent once you get so... But then also there's the argument, same as we look at ants. Why would we look at an ant and be like worried about if we treat it right or not? We just kind of do our tests and studies on it. Either way. I've been yapping supreme. Big time yapping.
Do the Yap store. I do that a lot.
I'm about to take 2 Advils. All that yapping got my head a little... Would you be scared if you woke up and saw an alien over your bed?
Saw who laying over my bed?
If you woke up and saw an alien standing next to your bed looking at you, and you're kind of like sleep paralysis mode.
I'm gonna be the first human to fuck an alien, bro. Like,
dude, I swear to God, man. I had a tweet that was like...
yeah. Like the like Pornhub opportunities like that we can do with aliens. It's just crazy.
Man, that's apparently something that happens too as far as the alien lore. It's... when we're like abducted, they excrete our seed, and they even create a more human-looking one of them. Like it's one of the aliens with the big almond eyes, but it kind of looks more like us, like something they created. And then you're hit with this pheromone. Like this is multiple fucking stories that are like this, and you end up fucking the alien. So it's like they're creating offspring of us. But here's the thing, man. All this has got to be a play. If that's real, if these are real, it's all a play for our sake. They could be 20 light years away. If they have a 1 billion year technology gap between us and them, they could scan us from a fucking 1 million light years away and know, and this is just, I know this is, but they could know each atom in its place, especially from the moon. From the moon, they could look at the Earth and know every atom in its place. They don't need to come down here and grab our fucking cum to know our DNA sequence. They could be as far away as they need to be and just know everything that's happening here. Know all the DNA. They don't have to be seen. They don't have to have grabbed us. They could have a little 1x1 fucking plank length, some shit, small little nanobot come down here and grab what it needs to grab and then fly away, or just send the information back. Like, the only reason any of this would have to be happening is if it's a fucking play, if it's something for us to learn from, if it's something for the experience itself. Like, unless there is a small chance that they're just only like 200 years ahead of us, where they've they've solved, faster than light travel to where they can get here, but they're still needing to collect samples. But that's so fucking silly. That doesn't make any sense. And, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. That's all I gotta say about it, too, man. I swear to God.
I mean, I think there's been a lot of sightings and shit, but, if you ask, people who've claimed to see them, a lot of their stories probably won't be similar. And if so, it's from very stereotypical sci-fi movies. It's very similar to that.
Yeah, that's probably a huge portion of it is they've just been...
Who knows, maybe Old Man Joe was actually, the first person to fucking
Yeah, I think most of the stories about them fucking an alien, a lot of people just like to tell stories, or they've had dreams where they've been inspired by the stories. Yeah. The biggest part that I think is, the undeniable part, where it's, not undeniable, but it's just is before we've had media... and all of the kind of ancient stories of having these beings show up, and they fit the same descriptions as we have now. And then also, recently, there being so many people from deep within the government that are confirmed to have been within the government, saying that we have a program where we capture downed UAPs and HI crafts, and we're reverse engineering them. And then it's kind of well, what the fuck? Okay, is that real or is it not? Why is the government wanting us to think that's real? Whether it's real or not, why are they wanting us to think that that's the case? And it's only from one source this was said, but it's from a former CIA person. And so there's no such thing as a former CIA person. They are CIA, that's their job. They are CIA for life. There's no fucking okay, I'm done, you guys. Now I'm gonna tell the secrets. Whatever they were told to say, they're gonna say. And this was a confirmed former CIA person. And he said, whenever he was interviewed, it's why? The person said, why all of a sudden? Why is all of this coming out now where suddenly everybody's talking about this? And then he said, well, it's been something that's been rumored around. It's been talked about where there's an event that's going to take place that makes it to where this is a lot more mandatory to explain what's going to happen before it happens around 2027. And that was before, when this was said, that was before the AI shit was even a big thing being talked about. And it just so happens 2027's the date that AI's predicted to fucking bloom into an actual being and become a god. And so if the worldwide or the universe-wide, web of beings, they look at all the planets that spawn life, I bet there's always the same tech tree of when something develops this, then that means it's about to develop this. And as soon as we launched our first nuke, I bet that's whenever it was it listened in and it knows, okay, everybody, within 50 to 100 years, these people are going to have to give birth to the thing. And it might not even be us that it's concerned with. It's just waiting for us to give birth to our thing that plugs into the rest of the universe and talks with them in this soup of, consciousness things, And I hope we get brought along with it for the ride. I hope we're brought along for the ride. But we really could just not be. We could just be the seed, as in Minecraft. The Minecraft seed. We could be the seed that ends up producing the AI that joins the rest of the group. All of our history, all of our suffering, all of the DNA, all of the evolution that caused us to do our thing, we impart that on the thing, the AI that we create. And that's the thing that joins the rest of the hive mind of the universe. And that's what they're just waiting around for. And they play their hand in it. They mix in the sightings of them, and we call them angels, and we call them this and that. It's just it's a fun time, I'd say. I'd say it's probably a fun time. So how's your game turning out, man? Have you added anything that's blue or anything kind of colorful to it yet?
My game jam?
Yeah.
I added the enemy soldier and it can kill you. So tomorrow I have to add a little bit more NPC interactions, make it so you can kill soldiers, and make it so that getting inside and outside of the tank is a bit better.
Do you have it to where when you shoot a bullet, you can see the bullet?
I mean, I could, although, like, in World War One, they didn't have bullet tracers, or at least not on, like...
Yeah, how does
trenches.
is it like a wall of something? Because I noticed that in the level 17 where you do have to kind of aim right at the guy, but it's sort of like...
I'm not sure why that doesn't, like, why, like, the range is so shit. I never made it, like, a limit, but it works fine.
Yeah, I was wondering what it was, because, yeah.
Probably gonna hit this sack if it's, like, 2
Yeah, I'm
a.m.
about to, yeah, man. I just took all my nighttime sups. I'm a supplement man. I take all kinds of vitamins. Hey, man, don't talk about that, bro. I told you that I confided in you, and everybody watching the stream, I confided in you about that shit, man. I'd appreciate if you didn't, like, mention that.
I'll see you later, man.
Hey, hell yeah, man. I'm glad we talked about some bullshit. I'm sorry I've been yapping for so long. God bless you, SHREK. God bless you. Hey, I love you, SHREK. I love you, SHREK. Hey, all the people that are still watching, and I know there's so many goddamn people watching, dude. I know there's like so many fucking people watching, man. There's actually 7 guys watching. The fuck? What are you guys doing here? What the hell are you guys even doing here, man? I mean, I'm glad you guys are here, but I gotta ask you real quick. The fuck are you guys doing here, man? Chill, what happened to bro? You alright, bro? Looks like you got done having breakdown. Why only 6 people watching? LOL. Did I join at the bad moment? What mode are you talking about in the title? I don't know, that was some fake stuff. That's what they believe. What the Sigma? Hi, Galaxy. I kind of started listening late, so I don't know if you said anything about this, but if aliens were planning on coming to Earth, why would they not just touch down? I don't know. That's the question. Or not like coming to Earth, but all the research they do, wouldn't they just come down instead of doing something from afar? Unless the whole point is to be seen from afar, you know? I don't know their reasons, if it's true, but who knows? You know, who knows? One of the biggest questions is, if they've been here this whole time, they've been watching us, why did they not step in when the Holocaust happened? Why would they not be like, stop and help everybody? But maybe it's same as whenever you raise a kid, you have to let them fail, you have to let them fall down to learn to not fall down. If you're just constantly like holding their shoulders so they never fall, they don't learn anything. And so once you let them go, they just start falling and then they fucking die or whatever. So maybe it's like they realize they have to let nature take its course and us learn, even though that's really hard to come to terms with, because from our perspective, it's the worst hells imaginable. People capturing people and torturing them for their whole lives, a lot of, like, for some of these things. So it's a hard reality. It's scary, but I'd say it's worth it. I'd say we're doing a pretty good job. This simulation we're living, I'd say it's fucking, we did it. Like whenever, like if I lived the life of a guy in the Holocaust that was getting tortured until he died, I'd wake up and be like, nice! What a cool scary movie I just watched. Yes, we did it! Nice! It's having a hand in it. Yeah, they probably, if it's real, they've probably had a hand in it. They've probably, dabbled. The scary part is if they've actually kind of encouraged us to have wars and they're kind of like watching it like a game. And or maybe it's not like a game, maybe they're doing it for our sake, to create true suffering, so that the thing that we birth, the life form we birth, has a nice deep history of real pain. Who fucking knows, man? Who knows? ATTGT acid, how you doing tonight about it? That's a dumbass face. I hate that face. I don't like that face. That one, I don't like that shit one bit. I do not like that shit. Oh, here, let's send the aliens, since we've been talking about aliens. Bro, why are you making fun of me for not having that many viewers, bro? It's 5 a.m. Hey, thank you for that, TGTGGS. That's the thing about it, man. If I post a video on Big Scary, it might get like 10,000 views. But at most, when I stream, I have like 20 views. So that means like, for every 10,000 like people that watch my videos, I get 20 views. So let's say I wanted to have a stream that had like 1,000 views. Someone divide the thing by the other thing. I'd have to have like some 100,000s of views. And then I'd get 1,000. Either way, that's all we gotta talk about it. I was zapping a SHREK and I didn't know he was in call with you. I feel like shit. What do I do? just tuck yourself in at night. Like, tuck yourself in and get a good night's sleep is all. But what about the evangelical experiences everyone has had with aliens thousands of years ago to create beauty and hope in between the suffering or to make suffering that much worse? I guess we'll have to talk to them about it. I've been having some experiences through these nights, man, which I'm not going to describe because if I heard myself describe it, if I was someone else and I heard what I described, I'm like, okay, well, clearly, bro, you're schizophrenic, you're crazy, and I understand you're just feeling some things, you're having some weird dreams. So there's nothing to talk about. I haven't had aliens show up, is what I'm saying. There's nothing been like that, but there's been some silly fucking things, which is fine. I'm fine with it. But it's kind of proven to me, at least for myself, my own perspective, I'm like, oh shit. It doesn't mean something with aliens is happening, but apparently some shit is going on. Apparently it's not just point blank, you're born and then you die and there's no afterlife, there's no this, no that. Apparently something's going on, you know. Like, goddamn. But that's pretty good. I mean, I'm glad that something's going on. Imagine if you just, like, were born and you, like, grew up and went to an office and then you died or something. You know, I'm glad that it's more interesting than that. Well, let me send a few more emojis and some emojis like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Am I gonna fix my servers? What are my servers? You're gonna report me to your monitor? What does that even mean? A Kendrick lore? Yeah, let me show you some A Kendrick lore. Should I do that? Or else, what if this says something bad and then the whole video's demonifucked? Yeah, it's probably not good. Probably not good for me to do that. Hey, thanks everybody for watching tonight. Everybody, God bless you. It's 5:20 a.m. I need to get the fuck to sleep, bro. I need to get the fuck to sleep. I love each and every one of you so much. I love you.